happy.
Well, the idea is that's how it leads to it. Like, you defeat Tiamat, and the point of you defeating Tiamat is sending her back to the Nine Hells. So if you're defeating her, you're near her. So when it happens, you just fall in with her, kinda. You're not gonna be standing next to her when she gets there. She's gonna go somewhere else because she's in trouble. She has to like talk to
At
Daddy
Tiamat,
Asmodeus.
you left your place.
Yeah. She has to go talk to Daddy Asmodeus and like see what he has to say about it. She's getting grounded. But yeah, so you guys are just going to be in the hells. It's like, what do we do, right? And that's where you guys is. Yeah, but you'll get told pretty quickly. Is like the object is to find the portal that leads to the Temple to the Nine Hells and New Beginnings to get back home, pretty much. You just play through that area, but yeah, that's just going to be that. It'll make sense. Don't worry about it. So yeah, surprise. Back to you. Don't have a preamble, I guess, since I ate up enough time explaining stuff.
Alrighty. So just a quick recap. You guys got a hit. You guys got a hit mission from Hikari Fiend to travel to the City of Change. On your way to do the stealth mission, you were stopped by a few guards and their incompetent security. And unfortunately, Bjorn had a bad accident with his hands, running into both Tren and Hikari, learning later on. You guys decided to put on a show. Lovely work, by the way. And then you have witnessed the miracle of life and meeting the owner of the city, Horatio. So,
Make Horatio great again.
right.
Ooh.
Did you say something? Well, what did you guys say?
I was reacting to the pun. There is no substance here.
I just said something stupid.
Yeah.
It was a
Moses said his
reference
joke.
that Sen probably would get. If she doesn't, I'm going to spap her on her head.
No, I understand. I just didn't laugh.
That's about right.
Sad.
Alrighty. Alright, Bjorn. That's your name, right?
Yes.
Well, the explosives on you is. I don't want to cause any trouble here, and I don't know how temperamental they are. Do you mind if I hold on to them for a while? And I promise to
Keep
keep
one
them back.
bag. Keep one bag, and I'll hand you
What?
the rest. Safety precaution.
One bag. Okay.
Okay, here's the 19 bags.
Horatio takes them. And then he kind of opens his hands to pour and you see this kind of ring around it. Just puts the bags through the ring and then closes it up. And before you wonder, there's no astral explosion of any kind.
Or any act.
Wonderful. Now, since you are guests at my establishment, how about I show you around? There is some news I do want to talk to you about, something I really need help with. But you've been running around all day, haven't you?
Oh, really? Well,
Well,
me
I
at least,
mean-
not really.
I mean,
Hey, you guys!
I have to agree
you
with
guys tired?
Dragon. Nah. I reckon we can go for another adventure.
This is
all
why we're
right.
the tired sods. I lead these guys into nothing but tiredness later on in life. But he's a skeleton. He doesn't exhaust.
Oh, I have something like that. A few things, actually. But
You have a skeletons?
oh yes. You probably have heard of one. This one in particular. Let me walk. Let me show you by the university. Please come.
Ooh, yay! Let's go.
Let's see. Grab these. Boom, boom, boom. All right. About 20 minutes later, you're walking around. You're seeing people, some with more grotesque mutations than others. One guy with full crab legs, just walking on the roofs and ceilings. And then through the Golden Gates with green pastures and that metal that just doesn't stop moving. You see in gold lettering HP University.
HP.
And
The fuck?
oh, Horatio Prezilka, my name.
Oh.
It's also
That's a
supposed
cool
to be
name,
a
actually,
joke on H.P. Lovecraft.
I know. I knew what it was gonna be, but I just wanted to. My character's
Yes, it's
not
a
bright.
Lovecraft reference. It's a double on top.
Well,
It's
at
a
least he
loaded
didn't name
reference.
it after his cat.
Oh. I know about the cat.
Haha, racism, haha.
So, do you guys want to make perception checks?
So this might be a good time to mention. This picked up like right at the end of the session, right? Like where we left off.
Yes. So the day had just broken after you guys have been sitting, watching that 6-hour pregnancy take place.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
we,
why Horatio mentioned you guys are probably dead tired.
Yeah, and at the end of last session, I ended with Milo going to find somewhere to sleep, right? So
Oh.
I'm not with the party right now,
that is
or Milo isn't.
That would be accurate.
Okay, I love this because it's funny. Let's just say that everyone forgot Milo existed, and I'll just sit here.
we hear.
Violin.
Don't bring the wizard to the Magic University. You know, they wouldn't like that or anything.
No. We get a report. Hey, there's
Why?
some wizard dude hitting on people in town.
Why not just like be there?
Yeah,
already
like
there.
Horatio sat by and saw him for 6 hours, so he would ask.
Sorry, what? Handing out birthday sours?
No. During the 6 hours, the party was there for the other Hikari's birth. Horatio would have already noticed all of you, and he would ask since he doesn't want rogue adventurers blowing things up. So, he's being kind asking this, but, were there, 5 of you?
Oh fuck! You meant the old guy. He went to go find somewhere to sleep.
You boys want me to go find him?
Did he say where he went?
Back.
An inn or a
Exactly. That has her
place
guess.
where he can put this happy little tush on a bed and go to sleep on.
Okay. Well, let's go. I'm sure he would like to take a look at my academics as well. And of course, all have been courteous enough not to attack my friends, so I should at least treat you with a similar kindness.
Why would I attack a fellow Norseman?
A fellow what?
So, like a taboo, guys.
Okay, now
I won't do anything stupid. And I liked your friend. Your friend's cool with me.
okay. So let's go. Oh, I should probably put on a disguise. No one likes to see me around here.
Isn't
it's
this
not-
your own city?
I mean, it's like, you know how often you. Okay, so imagine you are you are gone for 6 months in the Feywild, and you come back to a people that call you their messiah.
Oh, I trade you in a heart.
All these
Last
problems.
night.
But they have to get into a proper disguise so I'm not hounded.
Mm,
Okay.
we did. My buddies and I did have an amulet where you could transform into an elf, but I think Rickshaw took that back before I picked up these guys.
Oh, that's
Arthur,
fine.
didn't you keep it?
I can't really look through my bags. I kind of gave somebody most of my bag of holdings, and I kept one bag of explosives. So
Rickshaw would have taken the amulet with him.
yeah, Rickshaw
Ah.
knows me too well, and I'd get myself in trouble.
Hey, I think I remember having one of those. Horatio nose starts to bleed for a moment. I'm sorry, what were you talking about?
Blood dripping again.
Yeah, from the just a bit from the nose.
Does that happen to White too?
Happen.
Or is it around us?
I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, I already have a remedy for for the disguise debacle. Horatio snaps his fingers, utters a small phrase, and it turns into "How's this?"
Are you a clown?
You sound like the same person. No offense.
Well, I guess that's how it works. I can only change appearance. I can, and then try to make a better voice. But it's wonderful to meet you all.
Waluigi.
I'm just trying to help. I got a little bit of voice training going on.
I might take you up on that. Perhaps you could enroll as an instructor at HP University. Not my university. Right. Anyways, follow me.
Mario.
Mario!
I just love the voice so much. It's like Italian trying to sound like a Western accent, so it sounds like a Transylvanian accent. I love it.
But it's like a meh Waluigi, right? Here's what he's going
That's
for.
Waluigi.
Good. Is Horatio attempting to sound like a stereotypical Italian from a Japanese industry?
Good sir. Come here real quick. Just real quick tip. You gotta add a lot more bippity bops. You
I will
gotta
attack more with my hand. Is this better?
He's the better. Good job.
Beautiful.
Like that. Like that. Keep going.
Like, he keeps talking like that, and then turns into Chef Boyardee for a moment. Wait, I went too far. And turns back.
No such thing as too far in acting. You just gotta keep going at it. It's only when you stop that people go, "What the hell's wrong with this guy?"
Regardless of what voice I talk in, people always find me strange. I can't blame them, though. Alright, so what was the name of the inn he went to?
I don't know. I didn't go to any inns. I went straight to your somebody's house because it had tea that could help me with ailment.
It's the one right near close to the entrance.
Oh, okay, that.
Lion something, I think it was called.
Lance. I know where we're going. I think it's going to Lan Sing Se.
The what now?
The Lan Sing Se, I think. Yes, Lan Sing Se. The inn. Right. No, there's no war here. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Everything is fine.
Famous Judy.
Yes. Right. Back to our regular scheduled programming. What is Milo doing in the end?
Milo spent some time setting up an alarm spell in his room as a ritual, and then he passed the fuck out because he's been up for like 20 hours or so. So he's just trying to sleep. It's been way too long. He is literally face down, about to drown in his own drool when someone opens the door.
I love it.
I asked the innkeeper which room was a weird old-looking wizard going to.
The innkeeper points.
Right.
It was a lie because the Messiah is not to be hunted.
Right, room. Let me take a look through here. Wait a minute, I can't just give out confidential details.
I love
yeah.
it. He's part of
Hello?
a veteran group. Hello?
Your adventuring group. What was the adventuring party's name? He
Tired
did leave.
Sod.
Okay. And can I see your passport just to confirm?
Here you go.
Alright. He is in room 3A. And just knock on the door.
Yeah, my luck, he's cast something, I guarantee it, as a alert, something for him. I don't know what. He's been tired, he's been cranky. So here's a platinum coin. I'm kicking down his door. Had to go to college. Go upstairs, room 1A, and I just poof.
Yeah, the chubby guy looks left and right and says, yep. No, nothing's gonna happen. Like he's just gonna pretend that you're all cool to kick down the door. He's gonna let you kick it.
Yeah, so as you knock down the door, a really annoying song starts playing, and you just hear a moan. Bjorn, what the fuck? I
Going to
didn't even go to
college, come
sleep yet.
We're going to college, come on. Come.
I did my time. I don't want to go back.
Ratio's orders, come on. He ain't leaving you alone.
Fine.
If you find a kid,
Milo slowly, sluggishly, and painfully starts dragging himself out of the bed. And
okay, Milo.
just grabbing his stuff and just shulks out of the room.
For roleplay reasons, can I just use lesser restoration to help him feel better?
And you use lesser restoration to fix exhaustion.
Yeah. No, you can.
I don't
use
think
it
it's
for-
actually exhaustion, but
Greater
I
restoration.
guess, can you use lesser restoration to make coffee?
I mean, we do have a bakery department. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You hear, you see this gentleman about maybe 5'3", I think it says in the Wikipedia, or 5'7", 5'7", okay. You see this 5'7" dude with very white gloves, bags under his eyes, and a creepy smile. Just sound like someone, but then sound like someone else. There's a bakery and cafe you can go to. Cheers you right up. As he just pats Milo's face.
Thank you, Innkeeper. I'll do that. Milo starts walking into a wall.
Hey, wizard man. You're supposed to go this way. You need my
yeah. But that way, yes. Okay.
Hey, stop. Hold on for a second. Reach out your shoulder to me. Your arm.
Milo does it? Are you trying to do like a... Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to do like a field sobriety test or something. Yeah, okay. Milo is now over... what the fuck's your character's name again? Yeah, is
William.
over Sir William's shoulder now.
Actually, I do both. I pat your face down, I look in your eyes, I tell you to breathe on my hand, and then I pick you up.
I mean... Sure, but I guess that's what happens. So yeah, you guys... So we stop by a cafe and then we head to the university?
Yeah. Like, there's
Cool.
one at the university, but there's also ones on the way.
I mean, it's whatever. It depends on how long Sir William wants to be carrying Milo as actual baggage.
Nah. This is my duty. It is by oath that I support my charges. And you, good sir, cannot walk. So I'm gonna carry you, sit you down, then carry you some more.
Milo starts falling asleep.
I slap you awake. I may be carrying you, but I can't have you sleeping there.
Well, there is a room where you can sleep, but time passes more slowly in it.
This sounds amazing.
It is in my study, though. Are you comfortable with it?
Who are you?
We cannot speak of him now, but he's the guy that's very important that we were also looking for.
Just waves.
Oh crap, are we gonna have to kill this guy?
Nah, don't say that out loud. Besides, we weren't gonna kill him in the first place. We were just gonna talk to him first.
Wait, so this isn't related to Artemis?
Nah.
Oh,
Good.
It's the one with the demon girl from, way
Oh,
back.
that. Yeah.
Way back in New Beginnings. Accordo, yeah.
Oh, Hikari. My beloved little girl.
Yeah, see, that is the reason why I kinda need to know who you are. Because that sounded creepy.
It did very much sound creepy, yeah.
Oh. Eh,
Oh,
le-
I got this. It's Horatio.
Why'd you do that?
Horatio, I didn't know. Okay. I'm sure it's fine, I guess. I mean, at the very least, I'd assume if you wanted to do something bad, you wouldn't need to sequester me off into some weird room to do it. I'd have a nap if you would. Or coffee. Coffee's good too. Either or.
Perhaps a nap first, and then you could get some coffee. Better for your system that way.
Thank you.
I can understand this voice is a bit grating, so I don't want to agitate you that much.
Actually,
But-
it's keeping me awake. I don't want to get slapped again.
I didn't slap you in the eye.
Oh. Well, would you like me to sing in this voice?
No, I don't think any of us would. Me most especially.
Do it.
You know what? I don't think I'd ever be able to sleep again if I heard you sing in that voice.
If he does fall asleep, I'll just give him a couple backhands.
Well, we can just, Alright, I understand. Not what you want. So, let me escort you to the campus, and I can take you to the room. And we can resolve the matters there while your friends take a look around the university. Alright, So, if there's no like input, do you guys just follow this guy to the university?
When Bjorn said Horatio, did anyone just go, Horatio, where?
Like,
In room.
I wasn't sure how loud you were saying it. How loud was that?
I'm assuming you were in an in room, like upstairs somewhere. So like, right, you were doing it
Yeah.
in an in room. So it probably, you're right. Like it wouldn't be that bad.
I thought we just exited out of it. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I thought we were outside of it. So, like, walking along, I thought you guys were whispering it, but I wasn't sure.
I would
Stage
I will-
whisper like right outside of Milo's in room.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, I don't think there's a lot of foot traffic in a hallway and in unless people are going in and out the room. But
In the middle of the night too.
I mean, I did just kick down his door.
I mean, it's the early morning, actually.
Uh, yeah. Oof.
Alright. So, come on! Do this. Do. As he just does. As he just walks. So. What's the word I'm looking for? So animated? Like his legs are just outstretched. Do you remember the. Like, have you ever watched Monty Python and the Silly the Silly Walk Committee?
I don't know.
Yes.
Only
Yeah.
ever watched Holy Grail, sorry.
Well, there's a skit where this group of individuals comes up in Patton's silly walks.
Nothing to do with
So-
Holy Grail.
Yeah, nothing to do with Holy Grail. But
Python was like a thing before Holy Grail. That's just a movie there. Like it's like someone saying like I like dubstep, and like you're like I like Skrillex too. It's like well, there's more than the Skrillex that's dubstep.
right. All right. So let me just put you guys on here real quick. So Bjorn, Milo, Inta, Sir William,
Oh, that's why
and
it's moving. I'm just gonna put Milo slightly under William.
Right.
Also, I like how you had to look up the canonical height of Waluigi.
Oh yeah, he's the same height as Luigi, so
Hmm.
because this was like Horatio's main disguise in the last campaign with this voice. An Italian wearing purple robes turns into an Italian in purple clothes. Both equally creepy.
But in unique and interesting ways.
Oh goodness. So yeah, there are several places where you guys can go. There is the I guess several buildings you can go. I'm not sure if you want to look at any of them, but the main but Horatio is leading you to the main building in the center of it all. Okay. All right. Come on. As he is waltzing up all the way over here and opens the door for you.
Bjorn, none of us can beat your stealth with our passive perceptions.
I have a 20.
She has 20, never mind. Wait, doesn't that mean Bjorn beats your perception?
I don't know.
Well, where is your friend going?
Oh, that's right, he's real.
I don't know where he's going. He's
I
going.
reckon I
he does
don't
a
know.
lot.
Bjorn, please stay with the group.
Tour guide.
Horatio's passive perception's 21. Sorry. Oh dear.
Wait,
Mayhaps you should go find him. Wait, so you do stealth from him even though his perception beats your stealth?
I think it's you set the DC, like you need a 20 to see him, like 20 or better, I guess.
Like that. You know what? I'll roll. Let's see if.
But your passive sees it. Like that's how it works.
Yeah,
So,
the
like,
passive sees it.
So that's what I'm saying. Her with a 20, she sees it because he rolled a 20. I think. I'm pretty sure it's like meet or beat that, right?
Yeah, you have to meet or beat it, and Horatio has 21 to
Hey, you're fine.
passive
Yeah,
perception.
you're fine. Yeah.
And that. So, I assume. Great.
What's happening?
Your friend is trying to run away for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, wait.
We never know.
Well, where? I guess, do I also see him because everyone pointed him out, or should I also roll perception?
It's like passive. You notice it, but unless you're actively searching, unless you are actively searching.
I'm actively searching now when everyone talks about it. I don't see him anywhere. Where is he?
Well, let's see. What does which site do exactly? It's been a while since I played him.
Oof.
Okay.
See all the witches. No.
Oh my god!
most broken ability possible. Ah.
Don't you see things how they're supposed to be? Like
Yeah,
basically
you
same thing
see-
Ragnar has right now.
Like
or,
creatures concealed by illusions or transmutation magic. So Ragnar just sees Horatio kind of hunching down a bit, while while simultaneously seeing like this superimposed image of Waluigi covering him.
Just wave and keep running away.
Okay, can I get a strength? Can I get a competing strength check?
I get to the it's like wake up, we have to get to the college, and then like we're about to get to the college, he just runs off. It's like, wait, I thought you wanted to go to the
Can you make a competing strength check? Oh, so telekinesis.
You actually managed to use that?
Y-
Yeah, that's gonna pass like pretty much anything.
Yeah, Horatio is a very strong. He's a very strong warlock, and a great old one's warlock at that. And he drags Bjorn closer while hovering up in the air. Listen, I like your enthusiasm, but if you don't listen to my rules, things are going to happen that are less than pleasant.
Did I carry him?
We're in the air.
Yeah. Horatio has him up in the air, just not even like just with his eyes carrying him.
Hey,
Okay, I'm sorry, but your eyes just extend onto him.
let's just say I won't yell at your name and what you look like right now if you put me down.
You do know that he can probably kill you before you do, right? It is not a good thing to anger our own host.
Why are you threatening him?
threat is blackmail.
Wait, what did
I'm straight up blackmailing him to put me down because didn't consent to being magic being used on me. We're in a Cordo.
Wait, what did
Not
Oriana
new
say?
beginnings.
Well, you're on my campus right now, and these are my rules. If you want me to take you back to a quarto, I can take you to the edge.
No, no, no.
Drop
Uh, You know what, Horatio? You're a nice guy. I just want to go explore the campus while you put somebody to bed. I'll meet you at the front building. How's that? Big,
How about I
tall one.
give you... Alright, I'll... Hold on one moment. Horatio just kind of stays silent for a few seconds while putting a temple to his head.
A temple to his head.
Finger to his temple.
Yeah, finger to his temple. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Goodness. I was looking up anatomy vocabulary and...
That is
So
all
you guys like
terrible.
you just like puts like how you put your forehead on someone else's forehead. You just put your forehead on his temple. You just headbutt his temple.
It's a
Like
butterfly
ow.
kiss. You put your temples together, then you blink. It's a butterfly kiss.
So... You, please wait here a moment. As
Fine.
Also
As,
law-wise, you guys would know that Accordo has basic laws, which is the law sheet that you've seen, but in each individual town that has been like deemed a major city thing, like the City of Fire, Clockwork, and technically the Flying
The city
City,
that we're on right now.
yeah, has their own laws that they are allowed to supersede Accordo's laws if Accordo deems them to be fair. So, like for instance, in the City of Fire, they still from stealing you can get your hand chopped off because it's very much like older and like Aladdin type time with
Sharia law.
Yeah. Sharia, yeah. So things like that. So yeah, and that was deemed like okay because it was like within reason, right? It's not just people chopping hands off just cause. That's how James lost his hands.
Right. In that same respect, he smuggled 20 pounds of explosive. Well, he smuggled 20 bags of holding worth of explosives through the border of his city, and has attempted
He
to.
didn't smuggle them, he just handed over one, and they let him keep the rest.
How did he
Yeah.
handed over 19? Oh no, he handed over one, then he handed over 19, and then insisted on keeping the other one.
Yeah. Like. Yeah. Horatio puts down the rules that no weapons of mass destruction or an exorbitant amount of weaponry, explosives, biochemical instruments are not let out the border without any sort of warrant. And Horatio has like 19 bags of evidence to exact that claim. Anyways, a minute passes, and you hear like this stumbling. Okay, no. Oh. You see this. You see this fellow. Just walking, just tripping over himself. Oh dear. Hello?
You alright there, son?
Who are you?
Oh, I am Tobias Burkott. I am a liaison of Professor Prysilka. What did you need, Professor? Oh, right. Our guest is so excited to see the campus. Perhaps you can show him around a bit.
You know what? Since you did this for me, here's this extra bag of holding. I toss it at you.
Alright. He just lets it fall.
Are you sure you're gonna let that bag of holding fall?
He knows that the ground has nothing sharp on it, so any sort of quote unquote bludgeoning damage wouldn't affect it.
Bludgeoning
Says-
damage is fall damage itself.
Yeah, like
Who's-
but like if it fell on something like a spike pit, it would cause piercing instead of bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's not gonna
And
pop.
for
It's not
a
gonna pop
bag
bag
of-
of holding falling on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what if I don't latch? What if the bag's not latched? Are you willing to risk it?
Well, you tossed it, so he would have seen either it was latched closed and you need an action to take it out.
I don't think even if you open the bag and like flip it upside down, nothing falls out, right? You have to actually flip it inside
Yeah, you
out.
have to like either push it inside out or something else like that of that
Everything
nature.
inside is,
But
like,
tossing it on the ground is not going to do anything. And if you're like expecting like kinetic energy, it is in a separate dimension, so there's no inertia or momentum.
Bag hits the ground, like it bumps into him, hits the ground, and it's just there. I don't know
His
why.
money just stands there like.
Bag of holding.
I look at you, and I point out on my hands, trying to make 500, but there's only 4 claws, so I'd put up the extra claw and 2 zeros. Pounds in that bag. Are you sure?
That is adorable. He snaps his fingers and you are gently let down. Now, Tobias, you are going to keep a close watch on him. Oh, it's one of those jobs. Great. OOC, but the Veil player is gone? Oh, my bad.
Birdman.
Oh, my apologies. I thought Averd was enjoying us, but I thought the Birdman was still around.
It is. Did he say something?
I thought Averd was...
Bacon
The,
is the big broody guy.
Bacon is
Birdman's
our-
the person that doesn't talk.
Yeah. And the guy who just doesn't talk isn't here in the game anymore, right?
Oh, my apologies. Okay, my bad.
So I
Good.
take it he falls out of the world?
By the way.
Yeah, he flies away.
We don't.
He
Yeah, we
goes
don't
back-
kill characters off just because they're not there. Because he might be like, oh no, I was late, or you know, I want to come back eventually, right? So like he just goes away.
Oh, that's fair.
He just
Yeah.
goes, I'm gonna head off without you guys. And
Yeah, he just
everyone
like, I mean,
goes
yeah,
to
nighttime
it, and he
happened.
just shows-
Yeah, you guys were doing the pregnancy thing. He's like, yeah, this isn't for me, and he's kind of like this. This
Yeah.
isn't my spot.
But he
yeah.
could have given birth. He had the egg ability.
No boy, I'm out. Memes.
Sees someone giving childbirth, I need to join in. Wait, what?
He just squats nearby, shitting out eggs.
I'm giving more birth to more children than you.
He stares into Tren's eyes.
Bewildered at what's going on. Like filthy Frank, confused screaming. Anyways, Tobias, make sure I know you can keep a good watch on him. But sir, I have then take him to it. Yes, sir. Alright, Bjorn, is it? Tobias goes out to shake your hand.
Tobias, roll me a fuck.
Strength check?
Yep, athletics. Yep, contested athletics. Probably gonna hurt him.
Oh dear. Athletic.
Arso, is that you?
Toby has a decent grip.
I like you. Am I carrying this bag of 500 pounds worth of explosives that a person
Oh.
failed to catch and hold on so I don't do anything stupid?
They show him
I,
the token.
what?
Token. Yeah, I was like, you show him the token. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't feel like just switching between different tokens so often. So it just says the name at the bottom anyways.
Yeah.
I believe Master Master Brazilka is taking care of the last bag. As you just see the same portal show up as he schloops that one into the other side of wherever it is. Alright. Well, I was about to go to the necromancy ward if you want to join.
Ooh, can I bring some friends?
Find friends.
Eh. You'll hear them along the way, trust me.
Where are with Bjorn
No.
right now, or are we all?
No, I
Oh,
ran to
Lord.
another side of the campus.
Do you want... You're going to the other side of the campus?
I think what happened was you went to leave. He grabbed you. He called over to Tobias, and then you're still next to them.
Oh,
Yeah, Horatio is still by the group.
okay.
He pulled Bjorn closer, if you remember.
You're all there.
Good
Yeah.
sir, I think what he's talking about is he's gonna start summoning undead crap, undead cronies to walk around your good city.
Oh, is that all? Okay, just make sure they're on their best behavior. Alright?
They will. Oh,
Thank you,
if you want,
Candy.
once they're
Oh.
summoned, I can tell them to follow your orders.
Is that necessary?
Not really. They really don't. They only attack when I tell them to. So,
Okay, well...
or to defend important things.
Alright. Well, in that case, no. Just bring your friends. I'm sure it'd be an interesting, it'd be an interesting... We are all Horatio. Anyway.
You are Horatio, we are Horatio, we get ratio together.
Make Horatio.
Horatio, do you have any weed on campus?
You want to see the herbalism department? We have someone... What's his name? Ulrich.
I'm almost out. That's why I'm asking.
Right. He usually travels by a cart, has a spider that drags it along. Big thing. But yeah, he should be somewhere in this direction.
Which direction?
This direction.
Okay.
In the east. In the east block, right next to the main wings of the campus.
Yes.
Alright. Now, Tobias, please show our guests around, as I will show the other guests, and I'll have the other guests adjourn upstairs for now. Oh, understood, sir. Why do I have to be so formal? It's not fun. Alright. Horatio just leads everyone along the way. What is with all the Horatio?
Don't worry about it. Ignore him.
Alright. So, Horatio uses his mind this time to open the double doors. Shall we proceed now? I can answer any questions you have on the campus along the way.
Any rules?
No killing somebody unless they specifically ask for it in a place where there are 3 or more witnesses to corroborate the story. Do not break any of the equipment or spoil anyone else's projects unless it would result in immediate harm or destruction of the property or the city itself. If there are any sort of sexual harassment claims, you need to file them through campus security, and of course it will be handled by professionals there. And also, if you are doing any drugs, make sure they are out of your system before committing new experiments, unless the drugs are part of said experiment. But you do need to have a sober partner on hand.
It's funny because it sounds like everything has happened before. Just keep adding things to it.
All easy to understand. What's up with that first one?
Oh, well, you see, we have a necromancy department, and people who are towards the end of their life, they sometimes want to become undead. They keep their intelligence, their sentience, and believe in the cause of evolutionary progress. So, to do their part, they still work their jobs, still communicate with their families, and do more so of maintenance to make sure the city stays afloat and all that.
Ah. So there are other skeletons here, is what I'm hearing.
Oh yes, many corpses. That's why the necromancy war has been booming the last few months. But if you kill anyone that did not want to die, that does not have a good reason, like it's not lucid enough to give consent, and there are no other witnesses, one of them being a staff member, then it is offensible action by equal cause.
Will you also die?
Oh yes, but I promise death is not the worst part.
Alright, that's easy to understand.
Alright. You guys are going up like these long staircases. And eventually you come across a platform. As soon as all of you stand on it, it raises up to the very top of this tower over here. And this is my abode. You see the room is very lavish. You smell a lot of spices. Like a lot of spices. Like garlic hanging down from the ceiling, onions half chopped, and a few potions lying around. Milo, do you want to give an Arcana check?
Well, I kind of want to do a Constitution save to see if they act as smelling salts first, if that would be okay.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll put the DC at 13.
I think Milo's too. Oh.
Yeah, he's too asleep to
Yeah.
care.
So Milo's only barely conscious enough so that he doesn't get lightly touched. Because, you know, wizards, D4s, whatever. But, yeah, he's not really in the state of mind to, like, actually know what's going on right now.
Alright. Okay, so this is the study room. There's a bed over here as well. You can just leave him there for about 30 minutes and it should pass about, and I can change the amount of time that passes in that chamber. You know Dragon Ball Z, the hyperbolic time chamber?
Yeah, I already know what that. I put him on the bed.
Alright. Okay, now we just close the door, turn the dial, and have it wait. So, it's nice to have guests around here. I mean, I guess it's always nice to have guests around here, but you know, guests that don't worship me all the time, it's just too much. So, of course I know what brings you here. So, how do you like to dig? Is that what kids say? The digs?
I wouldn't know. Are you referring to your furnishings?
Yes, my furnishings. The upholstery.
I would say that the room is right down fancy. Lot better than what we had in the convent.
Oh, convent?
Back home. You don't need to worry about it. Back when I was serving the Iron Hammer.
Oh no, my father used to serve for my old country's military. Back it was. Do you know the area of Ravnica that well?
No, can't say I do. Sorry.
Oh, well, it's a wonderful place. You should definitely visit sometime. But make sure you sew your pockets close and do not accept deals from ghosts.
Man of thieves there.
Serving the Boros Legion?
Oh, my Horatio's father?
Yeah.
He's he served in one of the militaristic legions for a
Yeah,
time.
Boros, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Azorius are like cops. Boros are like military.
yeah. He served as a a vanguard for them. I guess an artillerist of sorts, but I don't have I don't think the details are too important.
Okay, sure. Just wanted to see. I never knew that.
Well, I'm glad you asked. All right. Oh, I made some meat pie if you guys are hungry.
I'd partake, but I cannot eat. Bjorn, Orion,
Want
how
some?
about you? Bjorn?
Oh,
Bjorn,
Bjorn
hey.
is with Tobias, remember?
Ah, I forgot. My bad. I'm just so used to him. I just forget that he's there sometimes because he sneaks around a lot.
Yeah, he tends to disappear all the time.
Ah, I see. So, yeah, I've definitely a few coworkers of mine do that too often. Ah, well, what about you? If not for your friend Sir William.
Oh, I definitely want some.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. He opened the oven. A circular tray comes out, and he immediately cuts it and hands you a piece. The cheese like stretches out as you see the meat and vegetables in between. And yeah,
Looks awesome. Better than
hold
rest
on,
that
give me
I
a
had.
moment. Yeah, I had to talk with my brother for a moment.
All good.
Don't worry about it.
Right. What was the last thing we were talking about?
I.
The pie and
me-
how genius it looked. It looked awesome, bro.
Oh well, it's a family recipe. It's filled with shaved steak, sautéed onions, mushrooms, broccoli. All of them, like in one bite, is very filling, but in a good way, and not too greasy.
Yeah, I practically stuffed the entire slice in my mouth already.
Damnation, I wish I could still eat.
Oh,
William
you
just
would-
kind of sits there sulkingly.
He he pinches your cheek. Oh, you remind me of my sons. Such healthy eaters.
You have kids?
I have plenty of kids. Uh, he just
I'm guessing they're of like the demonic variety, or
Technically know of some, right? You were told some about bird kids?
oh wait, no, the bird children.
oh yes,
Am I-
those are I can actually call them so you can meet them. But he just-
Yes.
That's perfectly fine. I also have a few sons as well. Not bird-like. Both of them are actually adopted. Yes, I have. He pulls out a few pictures of. Let's see if I can find the images.
Wait, are these like painted pictures, or did they invent a magic so you could take a photo? Like, how much work is it obvious
Yo, bro,
that
we
went
have,
into having pictures in this guy's wallet?
bro,
I'm
we
sure
got
Clockwork has
Hey.
cameras.
Yeah. You can probably take pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Hey,
pictures
Spike.
aren't
quick out of
good.
a quick out of character question for my guy. Is it okay if I just have like a random homebrew order of knights, or do I need to have like an order of like? Do I need to be a part of the merciful Knights of the Merciful Sword or something?
Take whatever you want.
All right. Sorry
Trying to
about that.
I'm trying to find pictures of him. Where did they go? Did I save it to my phone instead?
Like the pictures, like the picture technology is probably like those like old fashioned where they hold up a thing with the flash and like the smoke comes out of it and they have light stuff on like right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it
Okay.
would probably be a bit more advanced considering Clockwork.
They probably have magic cameras. Magic and stuff.
If only we had magic in the real world, we can combine that with science. Then we could have Magitech mix.
Magic cat girls.
Eh,
Cat girls, yes.
I'm
Oh,
going
you
to
hear
ban-
about cat girls? We've already engineered some of those.
Yeah, they exist.
Like,
There's a whole island of
it,
them.
oh goodness, yeah. I
Like, if
can't.
y'all want to ever know the history and the lore of the cat girls in New Beginnings, let me know. There's a whole island next to New Beginnings called Kathmandu. Or Hello Kitty
think
Island,
I-
whatever.
Oh,
I remember the brief explanation of this.
2 names. A lot of people like to play cat girls, so I made up an area for cat girls.
Goodness. So Horatio just opens up wallets, and you just see a bunch of pictures like flowing out, and all you see are pictures of a red cobalt and
Oh boy.
of a shifter dog boy.
From the island.
Boy, this is my son, Pep, or Fetus, but he prefers to go by Ezio or Pep. 'Cause, you know, he's a big boy now. And Pup is his older brother. Both of them warmed my heart. Though Pup does have another family, so he's visiting them for the season. But my other son is on campus. He doesn't really like to have me around much.
Why is that?
And you know, when overbearing is, I think, the right word for it. You know, when you see someone grow up so fast, adults mature around 6-7 years. So they grow up really fast. And by that logic, he wants to grow distant, so I mean it's okay. I have to respect his pace. But he's so cute. Anyways. How about I give you an actual tour around campus? I think about half an hour has passed right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Let me just go check on Milo, because what you just said. Milo is awake.
you
Yes, no.
alright, let me fix the dial. You don't want to enter it while it's still on.
Ah, my mistake. Thank you for warning me.
Yes, it would cause a. You don't want to see several versions of yourself occupying the same space. That takes a lot of genetic engineering to remedy.
What if you're a skeleton?
You ever seen a pus pop?
Yes, and it's like that, is what you're saying.
Yes, but imagine every joint in its body popping simultaneously, then falling in on itself due to the bone fusion and becoming a hideous monster that rakes.
I get the picture. I guess I'll just back up a respectable distance.
Okay. Turns it down to 0, opens it up, and gestures for the good sir to walk through.
I go in. Is Milo alright? Milo, are you alright?
Yeah, Milo's sitting upright on the bed, like, oh, cool, I can come out now. The hell was this?
It's a time doohickey. Basically, you walk in, and the good man Horatio uses magic to set a dial for an amount of time that you should spend in there. While time goes on fast inside, time goes normally outside of the bubble.
Time magic. Huh. I didn't know something like that existed.
I thought you would, considering you're one of them magic folk, you know.
I mean, you can stop time, but you said that it was different for people inside or no? Is this a delayed casting of stop time? But that's way too powerful to delay cast. How does this work?
You'd have to ask Horatio. I'm not knowledgeable in this sort of thing.
Yeah, Milo's like kind of hurrying out of the
Yeah,
room
yeah.
to like go ask Horatio about this.
So like again, like a just thing, just so you might actually know about is, like okay, so you know how the teleportation works, right? How you can teleport, with this thing, but if you like make a fixed circle, it's a lot easier to teleport, right? So you would know when you do magical stuff, like when multiple wizards get together, and do things, they can do things like ridiculous, right? Like something that a singular wizard can't cast, like in a span of a spell. But like how this was created, it would had to have been done by a few wizards over a long period of time, like almost like building a house, right? Something along those lines. But they may have a special way of doing it, but it's still a unique thing that someone has created.
Okay. Yeah, is that? Yeah, I
Unheard of.
guess that makes sense.
It's like genius, but not unheard of, right? Like whoever done this had to been like really smart, or whoever orchestrated it, pretty much.
You know, I
Point
have
is, it's impressive.
Impressive, yes. Not like unheard of.
Impressive, but not a plot hole. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, yes. If you are familiar with how different dimensions don't follow the same time stream, then you just need to access that kind of wavelength using the dial over here. Elongating the time or shortening the time in there, making it move faster or slower, while having the outside moving at its own pace. It's great for studying, but if you use it too much, you'll be an old man before you know it, but you're already there.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for the nap. You is this a kitchen? Is that garlic?
Oh yes, would you like some meat pie?
Yeah, he made some meals for us.
Well, I was-
Diana enjoyed it. I think you will too.
Yeah, that would be great.
Of course. You hear the crunching of the soft bread and the smell of the cheese and meat waft into your nose as he hands Milo a plate too.
All this talk
Yeah.
about this meat pie thing, I'm now want some pizza because I'm thinking of the sandwiches, and yep, I'm ordering pizza now.
Well, a meat
Hell
pie
yeah.
is basically a calzone, so
Yeah,
I
that's what was
understand.
thinking. Yeah, I was like, I want some pizza now.
It's a sandwich. Wait,
It-
calzone sandwiches the pizzas.
I mean, is a calzone a pizza or a Pop Tart?
So the reason is every time we order pizza, my mom or my stepdad always orders like Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. So then I kept thinking of the meat pie. I kept thinking of a sandwich, and I kept thinking of like I was thinking
Yeah,
about
it's
ordering
very similar to that. It's a mix between, but the cheese is a mix between like Mexican blend and mozzarella, rather than the cheddar cheese, which gives the more stretchy factor and more like a calzone rather than a Philly cheesesteak.
To answer your question, a calzone would be a turnover instead of a. What were you wondering? What a calzone would be?
Is a calzone closer to a pizza or a Pop Tart?
A Pop Tart would basically just be a weird turnover, and a calzone is basically just a pizza turnover, so it'd be closer to a turnover.
Okay, so the reason I ask this is because it's an entire academic thing where they will ask you in school, is a Pop Tart a sandwich? And then they have you debate about it because the definitions are bullshit. So it's just a reference. But
Like how hot dogs are sandwiches.
yes. I mean, this is why you don't fuck with genies. Everything goes.
Yes, this is why you have to have a 200-page dissertation about what you want specifically.
all the
You
genies
need
are
all-
hiding in colleges.
Alright, I guess you want to check out our law department then.
No, I am fascinated by the topic, but honestly, I think it would take too many years off my life. You brought us here to do something, right?
Oh, right. Oh, right. Oh, dear. Right, I can't believe I completely forgot about it. Goodness. So, a while back, my friend Tren planted a tree. You see, the area which the school is made of metal, but it acts organically. What Tren what Tren planted is an organic matter that acts like ore, acts like pure metal. It's called iron oak. It is a very it has a very interesting applications if the two are mixed together. And I've been wanting to test it for a while. However, with everything going on here, I can't really leave my house. Uh, I mean, I had to leave in at the emergency, of course, but anything else is just too much. I was hoping you guys, you lot, would be able to travel down there and be able to take some bark off and send me the sample. I'd be able to propagate it and make a whole plethora of trees that way.
To grab a sample?
Yes, some bark. Or some branches. Just make sure you don't like kill the tree itself while doing it or severely damage it. I can, and don't worry, you will be compensated for it.
So, how big does this piece of bark need to be?
Well, typically I would recommend about 1 foot by 3 feet, just to make sure I can do some preliminary testing along with second phase testing, to make sure it propagates. Ah, goodness. And probably some saplings because, well, the bark is technically alive. The branches would be helpful with the understanding how it grows, so I can make basically faster growing iron trees, iron oaks.
So, a nice chunk.
Yes, a decent chunk. Just make sure you don't severely harm the tree while doing so. That's why I
You
say bark or twigs or twigs or small branches. Yes, you were
you
saying
have a letter from your friend saying that you can take some that we could show anyone that's like guarding the trees or something.
uh hmm.
I just want to avoid misunderstandings.
I mean, I guess I can call Thread up. Uh, just question Spike. Like, Trent has permission around there, right?
Who has permission?
About like the permitting use of the Iron Oak. Is that like Trend's ordeal to like give permission?
I don't know if there's any permission to be granted, right? Like, remember you like, can we put this here? And they're like, yeah. And it's like, okay, bye. No, I mean, like, I don't know. You can, I guess, get a letter saying like, yeah, this is Trent. I planted the seed. Can I come in? See what happens.
Yeah, I can compose a letter later. Sure.
Thanks.
Please. Okay. By the way, how's should I worry too much about Bjorn? I know Tobias is capable, but your friend seems very eccentric.
You didn't let him get bored, did you?
He's with Toby, so probably.
Oh God.
Doesn't
Okay,
sound-
we need a. Okay, we. Do you have any idea where he is right now?
Well, let's skip over to Bjorn and Toby. Okay, well, here we are at the necromancy ward. Please, feel free to take a seat. Has Bjorn's friend shown up yet?
Oh, they should have been there by now.
30
Oh,
minutes back, right? Or are we,
like while you guys were talking with Horatio all that time, Bjorn and Toby were having their own sort of thing.
is that,
So you
or
guys-
are we, I'm skipping 30 minutes ahead before Bjorn?
Like we're kind of backtracking about 30 minutes for Bjorn.
What Bjorn was doing while he was resting and you guys were talking.
Yeah. Okay, the class, they are very imposing sorts, I will say that much. Oh dear.
Need
Anyway,
any assistance? They're more than willing to give out hands.
that's alright.
Can anybody summon a lich?
Please don't. Actually, you know what? Actually, they could be used for a demonstration. Yeah, a demonstration. Okay, Toby, what kind of demonstration? That kind of demonstration? He is just frantically like flipping through his notes. That's about a few weeks ahead. But I guess we can have that left today. Okay. Bjorn. Please take a seat or what have you.
Ooh, I'm sitting for this. This is gonna be interesting.
All right. As you sit down, it's the bell rings and about 50 other people sit around you. Are you sitting in the back, the front?
Oh, I'm in the back.
All right. All right. So, the first thing today is we are actually going a bit further in our lessons. I think you guys are all advanced enough to handle this. Please open your books to page 385 and get your cadavers ready. And you just see people pulling out like frogs, owls. One guy has a skunk, and another guy has half a hippo, like half a baby hippo.
Oh. Look at the guy with a half a baby hippo, and I say, "Hey, you gonna eat that?"
The lizard folk fellow turns to you said, "Maybe later."
Go halvesies.
Uh,
And you look pretty tasty too.
Nice.
Wink at him. Are you coming on to him?
No, this is like
What?
if something bad was to happen, I'm eating you.
Like,
Type.
he's figure. Oh, sure, we can be at campus. We can meet at my dorm after class.
Fuck yes.
I think you construed it as you wanting to have sex with him.
I'm, I'm gonna go ask Horatio.
There's no way of knowing until you go there.
I'm gonna go to Horatio. Hey, I need to get into one of my bags of holding. I need my cutlery tools. I need my seasonings, my cooking pot. I'll be back later.
You go there, he's already like tied himself up for you. He's like, eat me.
Well, if you decide to go there, we can do something about that. Oh, all right. So the first, so I actually have a bit of help here. We have a guest, Bjorn. He seems to be a very prolific necromancer. Bjorn, can you show us your? Can you demonstrate some non-hostile actions for our students here?
I need you get a hold of Boss Lady. She has a certain bag that could very well be helpful with this situation. You know, I'm an adventurer, an outsider to the town. Belongings had to be confiscated.
Is it really something? You mentioned you were
Yeah.
able to bring them here. So
These guys,
and-
yes. The seven swarms of skeletons in this classroom, yes, they're here. But I have foods and drinks and stuff that I could have them serve throughout the entire thing. But
Oh,
without my
that's-
bag of holding.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to have them eat here. Everything has formaldehyde and other chemicals. It will get the people sick.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
Well, I can press digitation things later on, but for
Okay.
right now, we can.
Right.
Okay.
A group,
so-
you help out the 6 students over there. You, same thing. You help dissect or help him bring back this dead hippo. Rest of you listen to the teacher.
The last skeleton just nods and brings out a pair of reading glasses and cracks open a book.
Oh, this is a swarm of 12 skeletons. A swarm.
Oh, okay. So all of them crack open. Okay, they crack open one book and they're all swarming around that one guy with the book.
I mean, worst case scenario is I summon a undead T-Rex.
Okay. So, what we are doing now is seeing what happens when we make Chimera undead. Basically, we use several bodies. Of course, you want to get anyone's consent doing this. But you have them, but you actually cut them up into noticeable chunks, and of course, the blood vessels can be connected just loosely. Magic can do the rest. And repeat the spell Orthomatiana. And Tobias just shows this squirrel, monkey, and iguana like cobbled together, and with it is just like it's just alive, having arms where its ears should be. It's like, oh, I guess I'm a bit rusty on that. As it starts like slithering up and down the cage. Oh, perhaps you should maybe it's Tiana, but like 10 other people already do it the other way. So it works, but now there's a menagerie of malformed undead monstrosities, not harming anyone, but just rampaging through the classroom. Just confused about where they are. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I got
I have
this.
my head.
Got this. Skelly boys, they're the problem.
Oh, boys, take care.
Goodness.
They'll just their function is to kill the problem.
Yeah. Ooh. But did your skeleton, did your skeletons say the words as well that Horatio instructed?
They can't speak. They only understand.
Okay, just making sure. If they did, they would have been like a fused mass of skeletons.
A giant skeleton?
Oh, I could fix that problem right now if that's what you really need.
More like a bunch of skeleton arms, legs, and heads just sticking out and just moving about, like kind of like an octopus and a spider crossed together, like an octopus with a swish action, but if they get onto like the ceiling or the walls, they just start scuttling around. Oh dear.
Yeah, I got this. I snapped my fingers. I was like, just give me 10 minutes.
I don't know. The
This
look
time-
of horror on Toby's face.
After 10 minutes would pass, you'd see a vampire lich peer out.
Another friend of yours, Bjorn?
Yeah, this one is actually... She'll speak if needed, but she also has a say in if she wants to kill things, but ultimately she has to listen to my commands. So, she's at your disposal. And I point around at everybody. Any fuck-ups, she might get you with a cold touch or something else. You may never know. You're here to learn.
Don't worry. He's everything's under control, fellas. Students just we'll adjourn this meeting later. Oh dear.
Do you have any places on campus that deals with explosives?
I will have to escort you there. So
I
yeah, I'm.
believe class is adjourned, though. Did I scare them that bad?
Unfortunately,
Or did I scare you?
I mean, well, I am a professional here at the business, so these kind of
Yeah.
situations aren't.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm only a ranger.
Oh, so you do park work?
An excellent question. So rangers
Yes.
are just dudes who do parkour, I guess.
Yes, I do park work, I guess.
Oh, so you
Go
must
out,
have an
kill
affinity-
animals, kill
Smokey the Bear.
creatures, kill monsters, dead. I mean, I was just smoking pot in your class.
Do you do cool flips? Some guy
That
asked.
explains the smell. Yeah, do you do cool flips? I guess one of the guys ask.
Bitch, I'm a dragonborn with wings. How often do you see that?
I mean, that doesn't really answer the question, dude. You could do flips and have wings, right?
I could do a flip. Where's the fun
You
in
do
a
a flip?
flip when I can fly and do flips at the same time?
I mean, but can you do a flip on the ground?
Oh. Rusty, haven't done this in a while.
Oh, totally radical, bruh.
Oh. Marvelous work.
If you finish school on time and don't fuck up, join Ember's Adventuring Guild. Sign up, man. Create a party. We might see you later.
Shit, dude, I just might.
Alright. Well, since everyone's out of the classroom. Okay.
You want me to just summon the scary vampire lich lady, don't you?
No, that's perfectly fine. These things are rather weak, anyways. Could you get your skeletons out of the way, though? I don't want
Oh,
to
they're
burst
all
them.
gone. They've been gone. Sure that ain't one of the students?
Kill me, please.
Kill who?
The,
My
hypothetical
skeletons
thief.
my skeletons are all conjured by this magical pipe.
Okay.
The
Just wanted
smoke.
I just didn't want to destroy anything that didn't want to be destroyed other than these creatures.
I mean, the only ones you really have to worry about is her, my Knights of the Order, Frosty the Giant, who's a giant zombie frost giants, my two skeleton giants, and Sweetie Todd. Oh, Loki and Linda. Those are the only ones you gotta worry about.
Oh, alrighty.
Like I said, this one's nice to a point. She'll
Okay.
talk. You need it.
No, it's just oh, you got a hippo bear on you. You just see like the remnants of a hippo and like two paws of a bear just like scuttling between your legs.
Aren't you adorable? Look like that little brain-looking thing with the mind flares.
It just stares at you, making like trying to figure out what kind of sounds it's supposed to make, but its vocal cords were kind of damaged.
Got this. See the? Can I see that frog over there? If it's still its head intact.
The frog has its head intact. Yeah. It's jumping around, but let's see.
Oh, I got this. I got this.
It is like a 19, I think.
I got this.
The first one misses, almost hitting Toby. The second one just you catch it by its you catch it by its mantis leg, and it's just hanging.
I look. See, no. Hold up. I'm trying to get the character sheet to load. You see the lich just walk over it, and just.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, it doesn't do anything if it's just poison damage. It's undead,
it's just-
remember?
Just touching it. Touch. See, I told you. She's got a mind of her own. When I summon her, she has her own mind, but when it comes to killing people, she'll listen to that command. Tight, close corridor, and I'm not willing to die today. There's a limit on how long I can stay alive.
Alright, well, perhaps you can, dismiss her, and then I can just handle this from here.
Yeah, sure. And an arrow flies past your face.
Yeah, is that the frog?
That's to the frog.
Okay, and it croaks.
And then you see the lich disappear.
I thought I was done with this kind of stuff.
But-
Okay.
Adventurers or bullshit?
Bit of column A, a bit of column B.
Don't you hate it that your boss puts you in charge of babysitting me now?
It's necessary, so I can't begrudge him.
I mean, yeah, because I technically didn't lie when I came here, you know? I just handed over one bag of explosives and kept the rest, and then gave it to your boss later on.
Wait, you had more explosives.
I had 20 bags of holdings full of explosives. Not just that, if I just threw those bags into one another, I would have annihilated everything in the area.
Oh dear. Well, you said you wanted to check out the demolitions and chemistry department, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, it's actually right down over here.
Okay.
Perhaps you can meet one of the students.
Tell me you pissed yourself a little bit after hearing that.
Oh,
Hmm. Well, anyways. Do Pep, Pep. You just hear a crash and a boom, and woo! That was amazing. Goodness. Let's see. Is it Shift C?
Yeah, the Dragonborn.
Baby.
He's like
baby.
this guy. He's actually about 3 feet tall, maybe 3'2".
So he's a kobold.
Yeah, he's a kobold. He takes off his goggles. His whole face is black. Oh, Toby, how's it going? Who's the big guy? You cool? Yeah, he's cool. Pep, this fellow is also interested in explosive studies. Perhaps you could show him to the higher grade. Oh, oh, oh. But he's still cool, right?
I mean, scared him about my little explosive problem I had when I first came here. Who's all currently holding all my explosives and about 19 bags of holding as the gatekeepers.
Yeah, real worried there. Yeah, I'll just roll general for this one. He's scared, you silly dude. That's hilarious. Maybe he did pee himself a bit. Did ya? Jerk. Anyways, also your dad might want to see you later on. Oh.
Your dad? I need to know this story.
Listen, let's just get to the explosives department. Okay, come on.
Alright.
I'll stick by. I'll just wait in the room. Actually, wait outside. Probably should wait outside.
Hey, Tobias, who's his father?
He really does not want to talk about it.
I'll let you play with the zombie T-Rex.
I'm good.
Fun. Alright, show me. I wanna blow shit up. Come on.
Okay, so you enter through all this this black and yellow tape. Everything says hazard on it. Alright, so a great way to let off some steam is to grab a handful of this clay, put a wire in here, and a bit of a detonator.
Wait, is this the C4 stuff Horatio was telling me about?
Oh. So you've met him. Yeah, the dean of the place.
Wait, is that your dad? Got kind of offended by the name.
Yes, he is my father. Adopted father, but no, that's just too mean. But yeah, he's my father. Oh, goodness.
Okay,
And anyways,
walk me through this. I want to blow shit up.
Alright. Thank you for that. So, here, you gather these arrows over here. I'm sure you have a bow, I'm sure you know how to use it.
You had me at arrows and explosives. Where can I be put?
Alright, now we're going to start with some moving targets. These are some... Now, I want you to... Now, the bigger ones are the juiciest ones, so they're going to explode more gush. I want you to fire as many as you can within 30 seconds. The first one to hit... the first one to kill 20 first wins.
Okay.
Okay, so just to point out, like, there are smaller ones that are like a AC of 10, super easy to hit, but the bigger ones have splash damage, so like tier 2 will hit 3 targets, tier 5 will hit 8 targets, but since their buoyancy is harder, their DC increases by 5 for every stage.
So you just want me to hit the targets, correct?
Oh, yes. Hit targets, blowing up stuff. Real cathartic, real good.
Oh, good. You just see a
Dude,
fireball.
I thought you
Zip
were
right past
cool! Okay, well.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, dear! Toby just sticks his head out, and the party hears that explosion.
Big boom. I warned you.
Hey.
Right,
Now-
alright, this time. I'll reset up. We'll use arrows. I haven't blown anything up.
Is it alright if at this point Sir William kicks down the door?
Oh, you hear the explosion, and Toby is just sticking his head into the room. Is everyone okay? And what do you do to Toby, or do you do anything?
I'd protect
Us?
Toby. I take most of the force of the explosions.
No. He's by the door. I'm talking to Sir William.
Sir Will I am. What do?
Yeah.
Good one.
Since you're trying to Toby's is by the door, so he's already ajar. Do you interact with him or do you move on?
I'm back, and I yell, "Forsooth, what incarnation's going on in here?"
Good question. Let's go see how. So, the necromancy thing was technically his tea, but also not. I kind of messed up the pronunciation. Bit nervous with new adventures over here. Brought him to the explosive room, and well, yeah. Not the
So he didn't do any. What'd he do?
I don't know. Explosion happened. That's not supposed to be there.
Is anyone harmed?
Well, let's go see. All right. So
Oh, my
you
senior.
and
What about
actually, you
Milo
know what?
and
Make a dex save for Bjorn. Let's have Fetus make one too. Okay. Okay, so both of
excuse me?
you.
Sorry to say, but I was asking Milo if he can back me up
Oh,
because he's
sorry.
my senior in this endeavor, and I think that he's more used to Bjorn's antics than I am.
Are you
I
talking to
can
Toby?
try to talk to him if that's what you want, yeah.
Yes. Oriana, back me up too, please.
Sure.
So William busts in sword drawn.
Okay, you see them just covered in like bioluminescent paint. Like, and Bjorn has they aren't harmed, but he has a cap of one of those giant balloon things on his head.
Does he usually cackle like that? I'm wondering if I should smack him in the face, silly. I would
Can we
that's
set
a
up
mocker,
more?
though.
You out loud here. Let's set up more. Let's do it again.
Okay,
Why
this
was-
time no cheating with the arrow. No cheating with the magic.
Come on, you enlightened
Alright.
too.
Okay, I did. He's cool, guys. He's cool.
Milo's just standing there blinking. Like,
So,
no, Sir William, I don't think this is normal, but I do think you're gonna get your hand bit off if you slap him.
Nah, not slap him, like pommel bash him. You know, the sensible thing to do when someone's lost their senses.
these your
Can I
friends?
do that?
Hey, they're my friends.
Does
Ah,
Horatio also walk in?
you know what? He's following slowly behind, just in case of yeah. So
Well,
I'll-
I guess William backs up and just says, "Sir Horatio, may you please enter the room? I have questions. Is this how this room is usually used?"
What the devil happened here? What in Karxus is this? Just sees Bjorn. Sees a shy Tobias in the corner.
You just see Bjorn fucking dying.
I think Moto like you.
Who the hell said that?
Was that a clip?
No, that wasn't a clip. That was my fiance.
Well, that's his fiance.
Okay,
yeah.
with Summer,
I like
okay.
it. I like it. I like it.
Sound like that, you monster. Fan. She doesn't get sweet.
Oh dear. So yes, you see this like Horatio just walks in and sees the mess of the room. Ah. Okay, nobody move, nobody eat the gel. This is going to take a lot of cleaning.
Horatio would sit there and see Bjorn wipe his fucking face and then lick his finger.
I was thinking, like,
sad.
as you were saying, don't eat the gel, he was slowly pushing it towards his mouth.
Make a con save.
I cast Prestidigitation as a reaction.
A cast
Oh,
less than restoration?
okay. Roll a d100.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Guess who's a skeleton now?
100. Okay, let's. Okay, perfect 100. Let's see
alternative
where that lends
skeleton.
you. Is that the X-ray?
No.
Here we go. Control. See.
Damn.
Wait, so he's got true sight and X-ray vision? Wait, did you accidentally just plug the hole in the true sight amulet?
Yes.
My God.
Yes, baby.
Spike, we need to nerf Bjorn. He's too powerful. He can see everything.
Of course, I tell someone not to do something. It's just, anyways.
I mean,
Come
it
on.
looks like it worked out for him. He don't look bad.
His eyes are see-through.
Yeah. I was thinking that was just the dragon thing.
Goodness.
Jesus Christ! I just read the fucking blast from my eyes. I no longer need to become a cleric.
Wait, what does that have to do with clericism?
It does
Radiant damage.
Blast a 15-foot cone from my eyes of radiant damage.
Why would you be a cleric in the first place?
Okay. Milo, could you help clean them up?
Yeah, so hearing that, Milo's gonna walk around and cast Prestidigitation as much as possible.
As you do so on a pile, like you just see like red cobalt just kind of shrinking in the corner. Fetus! Oh, my little
Here's a
baby boy,
matching
you're not
video.
hurt, are you? Dad! Dad!
Having a
Father.
competition. Quit picking on him.
Excuse me, this is my son. I'm not picking on him. Dad, please let me down.
Embarrassed.
Right. You are an adult now. Getting used to the cold, cold boat. Dad, I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm fine. He just let a fireball loose inside the building, but don't worry, it's just down the firing range, so nothing exploded. You're good. Oh, okay. We still need to get this place cleaned up, though. Yeah. You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. Okay.
Flammable.
But if you are, we can talk. Dad!
Should we leave? I have a feeling that we should leave.
It's fine. I'm just gonna get my things. Fetus just starts grabbing a rag and wiping things down. Anyways, right. So everybody's safe. I did debrief your friends on a potential mission.
Hey, I was gonna be learning how to make whatever that C4 stuff was. After we did target practice as a little competition.
Perhaps later. I don't think Fetus is quite in the mood yet. I tend to bring it down from time to time. But he bounces
Purchase.
back. He always
Purchase
bounces.
that book from you, and I can learn how to create it myself.
You would probably blow your own head up before anything else.
Okay, I'll just be fighting with the C4. That's all.
You again probably blow yourself up before anything else.
The
It's a very temperamental substance if used incorrectly.
So, to give context here, Horatio, his fighting style is die until the enemy gets bored of killing him. So, the C4 is actually right up his alley in that respect.
Oh
It's a
yes.
very unique way of doing things.
Jihadist of Artemis?
Yes?
Bjorn, have you met Isk Sarif?
Yeah. Have.
I
Last time
feel
I
like
brought-
he's been.
Last time I brought him up, your nose bled.
I feel like he's a bad influence on you.
Him once. He said we were going to the
Thing.
moon or the
Quick
sun. I
thing.
can't remember.
Before I forget again, I've been meaning to mention this for a while now, but at some point, Bjorn, you heard of a very, very special explosives expert somewhere along the line. Maybe when you were getting this gunpowder or something, someone referred to him. But his name is Soot. It has nothing to do with what's going on right now, but that is Amber and Big Jim's kid. He's an explosives expert. He's this little short guy that's covered in gunpowder that blows shit up. You might want to find him eventually.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, I did forget to mention. for Milo. Since he was already awake in the room when it was open, you would have noticed like a bunch of second place dancing trophies.
Like, people, like, they join dancing competitions and they just never won?
But if you read like second place for the labyrinth dance, like
Am I supposed to know what the labyrinth dance is?
you can ask.
I don't know. Sounds like I was rifling through people's stuff to find that. It's probably personal. Just gonna not do that.
Okay.
Wait, is that one of those things where I'm actually actively ignoring a plot hook again because of common sense?
You do what your character wants.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is a personal problem I have. Like, okay, yeah,
I
that,
stepped
that is
away, what
definitely
happened?
a
Okay.
I stepped away. What happened?
Okay. Is Milo curious enough to ask about it?
What?
I think that Milo is a curious and rude individual, so it does make sense for Milo to ask about it, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Ask about
so,
what again?
yeah, when I was in that room, did you guys, like, have a father-son dancing competition or something at the Labyrinth? Like,
Oh,
a bunch of second-place trophy. Why specifically second place? It was always second place.
What was given details? This actually might be important for me. So like I stepped away to go see if my pizza was here, but what happened?
it was telling them about the second place trophies. Horatio was just about to talk about it.
Labyrinth?
Yeah, the labyrinth.
It said on the trophies or something. Like how does?
Like in the lab. So second place in the labyrinth dance. So
I was making sure because we never called it anything, right? So
yeah, I just put a label on it.
yeah. So I was saying,
We can-
I need to know the label pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we've been in a few dancing competitions with, and we always did pretty well together. However, every time we went up against Jarrett and his, are you familiar with the Goblin King?
Sorry, a coffee cake?
No, Goblin King.
Keg.
The Goblin King. I don't think I've met royalty on that level before.
Wait,
Uh,
there's Goblin Kings here?
yes. Well, kind of. It's a bit odd in details, but you know, interdimensional travel usually is. He pops around from place to place, and eventually,
You guys can
And-
make history checks or arcana checks, either one.
yeah. Let's see how much you guys know first before he just tries.
History or Arcana?
Okay. Spike, you want to address that? 30.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess everyone's heard of the Goblin King and his except for Bjorn has the Bjorn roll. No, Bjorn rolled.
Bjorn rolled a 17.
Yeah,
He
so-
rolled
so
a
far
10
that's
deception for some
Deception
reason.
first.
Didn't need to.
Everyone
That's
has
strange.
heard of the Goblin King. I don't know. He's just some guy like you know him. So the 17s know him as this figure that he lives in another dimension, but any cave that a goblin calls home, he can take over basically as a gateway to his dimension. He can send goblins to and from it. The goblins come out to recruit new goblins to join his basically army, his kingdom, I guess. And they also abduct babies. Usually babies that the people don't really want them no more, so neglected children or things like that. and they take them away to be transformed into goblins, or eaten, whichever one comes first. And he's an amazing dancer. You can find him in different places around Accordo, as long as you can find a cave with a goblin in it. You know of some caves as of right now. The only ones you know of that I guess you heard of goblin from were back near the Dark Forest, next to a town that Bjorn probably knows of. It's the town where basically it's just a bunch of drunks and stoners. Like
Yeah.
it's basically all the dwarves that didn't want to work from the mountains came to this place, and all the elves that didn't want to work and came to this place, and they basically just started swapping alcohol and drugs, and then yeah, it's a town of hippies basically.
All right, the hallucinogenic honey episode.
Yeah. So that's what you kind of know. The 30s and the 22s and all that stuff. Yeah, you know his kingdom is connected to a labyrinth. That if you actually chase your children down, or whatever, you go through the cave, you get teleported to a labyrinth that you must go through to get to his kingdom. Has anyone caught on to what this is? Is everyone too young for this?
No, it's the one with David Bowie's thing,
It's
right?
called the labyrinth.
Okay. I don't. Okay.
Oh, wait, we're talking about the movie?
Wait,
The movie, The Labyrinth.
David Bowie.
Yeah, the Goblin King is David Bowie. He's an amazing dancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
Ratio
sense.
Oh, I get it. No, I actually do get this. Wow.
He's the Goblin King. His name's Jareth. That's what he is in the movie. Yeah.
The only reason I know what you're talking about is because I saw somebody talk about how for the fitting for his costume,
Bowie's balls. Yeah, you can sing the song. David Bowie's
yeah,
balls.
like
that's-
his cock piece was always too small or something. Like it just never fit.
That's the movie where David Bowie says you remind me of the Babe, right?
Yeah, voodoo. Yeah.
The Babe with the power. What power?
Yeah.
The power of voodoo.
Voodoo, yeah.
I sit there and say to myself, we have to kill this Goblin
Here's a
King?
matching video.
There's got to be
Right.
a better way to win a dancing competition than that.
No, it's just we have preliminary rounds, and Vitus and Ezio and I always get to the last round, but then comes Jareth, which have whatever dance partner we turned into a Doginati. We've come close, but
You remind me of the babe.
the judges, I think, are a bit biased.
Voodoo. You do.
The
Remind me of the babe.
Home turf and all
I see
that.
no reason that we have to kill them.
Why would you kill them?
I mean, Bjorn started talking about it, and I'm pretty sure we don't have to. You didn't say anything about that, right?
I mean, I don't understand why you want to kill him. He hasn't really done much that warrants it.
It's literally just the first place our minds go. Like,
That's
I
what
know we're called the
Bjorn-
Tired Sods, but it's just the first place our mind goes. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I'd say that
Kill
Bjorn.
demons.
Wait, hold on, Bjorn. I think Bjorn's just confused because he heard that we had like a job for him and we didn't explain the whole tree thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that. Right. So there's
And-
something.
Years is about like goblins dancing. So he's like, we have to kill goblins?
No, I
I
would
mean,
ask you.
I'm fine with
anyone.
killing goblins, I just don't want to do it in front of...
I know the thing is, we're not killing anybody. I'm just saying why you might have thought that way, I think.
No, of course you're not. I'm not trying to send you to kill anyone. Just get a sample of the iron oak tree. I gave you some coordinates, and just bring me some bark, a few snippets of the tree branches. It's a pretty big tree, so your wings will come in handy. Goodness, and I marked it on the map. But if you want to, I guess, go to the Goblin King later, maybe you'll see us dancing or something. I don't know. I think there's another competition coming up, and I think you guys might have fun joining in on it.
Oh, I see any mischiefs like he's doing something wrong. I will put an arrow in him.
Well, just as
Assume
long
that
as you don't.
doing some mischiefs.
I mean,
Pot
what he can be
no.
for sure.
I mean, we're in a land where people try to make good of themselves, so I think he'd be trying to better himself instead of pulling something weird like that off. And even if he did pull off some mischief, it'll be like the good kind. The one that makes people dance and happy.
Also, I can't beat him if he's dead.
Oh, it's one of those jobs. You mean right after the dance competition? Wink.
We're literally just going to get a tree
Yeah.
or like a bark sample. Or
Wait, we need a
large
tree?
bark sample, but yeah. So there's this weird tree that like grows like it's iron, and they need like a big piece of bark from it, and possibly some saplings or twigs. Just
Why you
go
think-
get that.
I thought
Where's
you'd
this
be
tree located?
You're, you're a ranger and all.
Towards the south, west of the island. I'll mark it here on the map.
Fuck! I can't whistle.
Here
What's
is.
the relation to Kakarot Island and this tree?
There's no relation between it. I guess it's a bit. I'm trying to remember. Is the island with the cat girls what the southern island or the like northwest island? Spike.
Straight down.
Yeah. So it's close by there. It's close by there, but
Most of you, if you
So-
came here from somewhere else, you probably passed by it.
so let's get. So let's adjourn. Pep, you don't have to stay and clean, you know. He just keeps piping.
This is your university. I have a question. Mind if my
Yeah.
child flies in here and just carries some of us to wherever we need to go for this tree?
We could just
Specific-
do that at the loading dock, though.
Yes, we can go to the loading dock. I guess my daughters can escort you there.
I mean, I wanted my child to meet your adopted child.
I'm. Well, they can meet my daughters, but Pep is not really in a talking mood right now.
Hey, do you want to meet something very cool?
What did you have in mind?
It's my child. I think you two would get along. I mean, straight up get along.
Dad, you're not setting me up on another play day, are you?
Oh no. Make you and me bigger than me.
You mean rat or wyvern, whatever they are.
Yes, come see my child. It's a dragon.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Your dad's being stingy. Won't let her come here herself because it might throw everybody into a panic if they see a dragon.
You know, I don't just allow anything on the island without going through customs.
True,
I
but
do have to
part of the
talk
pirate
to
sod-
Captain Drake.
She's part of the Pirate Sods. She's a party member.
We all went through customs.
They wouldn't allow her.
There
We
is
also
no...
rode in on her, and she's rather large, and the hallways are rather narrow.
The fact that they don't let her in kind of proves the point that Horatio's trying to make.
If a giant came here, What was it? What did they come to this academy? How the hell are they supposed to get in?
Easy. They we have accommodations for students of unusual size and shape. But but that doesn't really matter too much. Let's. So, do you want to have air? Do you want to be air traveled there, or do you want to walk there?
What do you guys think?
Well,
Sounds more fun.
A walking or air travel?
I like
Well-
the ground.
do you have something against flying, Sir William?
I like the ground.
And
There's ground on airship.
Yes, but it ain't solid ground. It ain't dirt.
It's solid. There, you can bring dirt.
Would you like a jar of
Asking
dirt?
me, kid.
I like dirt too, but I like the air too.
Do you guys not understand like metaphor? I don't
Totally.
like flying on anything. I like walking. That's it.
That's because your legs don't hurt.
Frank.
Ugh.
Fine. Fine.
Look around to see if Tobias is still around.
Tobias is still there. He's standing straight.
Hey, Tobias, question.
Yes.
Ooh, be kind and bring me that half of hippo. I'm gonna try something.
What the fuck?
I guess Brim can get. At least, I guess I can give Brim a replacement. Sure. I'll be right back. He brings the hippo bear thing back. It's it has no sort of undead presence to it right now. But it's completely intact.
I take a bite of the hippo. I swallow the bite of the hippo. And you watch me kick back a potion.
Is it a potion that they would recognize?
Unless you've seen a potion of animal resurrection, probably not.
Nope, have not seen that one.
Instead of me eating the bear, you see a baby hippo being resurrected in front of you from the flesh that I just ate.
Whoa. Does it give you back its body parts, or do you just like make a half of a hippo come to life then die again?
It says when you drink this potion, an animal whose flesh you have eaten within the last hour is resurrected.
Okay,
Target
sure.
turns to life in a square adjacent from you.
Make a
But
hippo.
why the hippo?
You have a baby hippo.
How cute
you.
is it?
You are now Squishy 2.0.
2.0.
Long story, I had a beholder as a pet.
How
Yes.
are
Those things.
those? Like,
Oh,
smart.
squishy.
Very paranoid.
100 just for cuteness of the hippo.
It's pretty cute. Has big doughy eyes. It flops its tiny ears occasionally. And it
I
sneezes.
grab its head and pet it.
I grab its head and snap it.
I grab
Look at
its
Oriana.
head and toss it.
I do not snap its neck.
Look at Oriana! Thought those words came out of your mouth. That surprised me.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. It enjoys the pets. It's a bit confused why it's here, but it's happy to be here.
I only had one of these potions. I could have probably brought the bear back too. And then we could have redone the Chimera test.
When what?
Oh, it was a course I thought would be acceptable for your friend, since he already is proficient in necromancy itself. I believe that perhaps we could go with amalgamations of sorts. So that's why we got the chimeras. The students weren't too prepared on that, but I gave them what they could handle.
Don't get me wrong. I did write down the spell so I could hand it to Milo over here to practice. I look over at Milo, with a piece of paper. Here's a new spell for you.
Milo looks at it and goes, "Is this in crayon?"
It hurts. This was the blood of the hippo that I just ate. Rude.
His eyes go wide a little bit. Is it in common? Your handwriting. Okay, what letter is this? He points to a number.
Oh. Well, I followed what he said, and it was a bunch of gibberish.
Well, if we
Started
all
to
looked
walk
at
too.
it and just like combined brain power to figure it out.
Wait,
Or
do you
you
have a
could
brain,
just-
William?
My spirit has a brain.
Wait, I thought
Okay.
that bump on your head was the brain.
It's a wart on my skull.
I cut it off
Oh.
for you?
Nah. It makes me feel smarter.
Anyways, Tobias,
Yeah.
you write the spell out legible for us for a second? 'Cause,
I'm
you
not
said it,
really
you stuttered a lot.
I'm not really that interested in necromancy if it's just for messing around with corpses. It's not really my thing. Just kindly,
Hold up, sorry, I understand, but Horatio, do you mind if I get into one of my bags of holding to get a certain set of equipment out?
You're telling me
are you
what kind
trying
of
to
equipment
threaten
it
me
is.
with gunpowder?
Oh, I need my kitchen knives, my salt, my pepper, my Cajun seasoning, my cooking pot. Can you point me into the dorm of... Is this the boys' dorm? I don't know, this lizard from the necromancy... Lizard folk from the necromancy course told me to come by his dorm room. Just make food.
Why?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what you say? What you twos talk about directly? Like, exactly. What were the words you said?
I mean, I said, you know what I mean, right? The taste of flesh. And he said, come by to my dorm room, so I just want to get my knives because I really wanted to eat a piece of his flesh.
Nah. I don't think I'm understanding right. Because the rules he said earlier were that if you wanted to die, you'd need 3 other people to be there. Yet you don't have 3 other people.
Hey, told you rules? I was with Tobias.
He told us the rules at the gate. You were there.
Well, actually, he
That was a
left.
while ago.
He left. We departed, and you asked about the rules, Sir William.
Okay, no, but please tell me what he said exactly. My mistake on the rules.
Well, if someone wishes to die,
No,
and this-
I'm sorry, Horatio. I'm talking to Bjorn.
Oh, my apologies.
I said, you know, well, let's see, we're in the necromancy class. I'm sitting there, had this cool lizard folk next to me. We're talking about it. I said, hey, after this is over, you should let me, you gonna eat that hippo? He said, yeah, later. Like, yeah, I'm just hungry, you know what I mean? Your flesh looks pretty tasty too. He looked at me and said, meet me at my dorm room later.
All right.
I'm coming to get my kitchen equipment.
Hold on. As experience from my days as a novice and being alive, I think he wants you to suck his dick.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Well, don't kill him anyway. Just leave. What?
Tobias, Horatio, William, come with me. Apparently, if this is a rule where I think you were saying 3 people must be in attendance, correct?
Nah, no. He wants
I
you.
think you've misunderstood.
Nah, he's requesting. He thought that you were propositioning him. He was thinking that you wanted to suck his dick.
Only one way to find out. Can I get my kitchen equipment?
How about you don't?
It's best if you don't try to go. If you run into him and talk to him later.
He was waiting for me. The dorm room.
For you to suck his dick. I don't think you want to suck his dick. It'll be extremely awkward. Don't do that.
Yes, it will be extremely awkward, but I can turn him down if that's what he really thought I meant.
Well, don't try eating him as well, because I don't think that any of us want to be a part of that.
I mean, I'd explain what I said so he doesn't get confused next.
Yeah, but you're still reaching for that damn cooking pot.
Well, just in case he actually understood what I said the first time, and he's fine with it. I was just gonna take a piece off his flesh, not kill him.
Well, if that is what he meant, then you could just cook in his room or something.
That was the point!
I don't think you're gonna need the cooking stuff if you're... Whatever, cannibalism, nah, no go. Just tell him that you don't want to suck his dick. William does not like to be contemplated.
You are very dysfunctional, if I could speak candidly.
He thinks to himself, but what if I do?
I don't know.
I've just been with this group for a couple weeks, to be honest. I'm kind of regretting things.
Miss Kettle and Rickshaw, they understood. Rickshaw would eat anything to do.
In a far-off land, Kettle goes, maybe I should be coming back soon. Don't know if Bjorn's doing something stupid, like sucking dicks. Nappa's just like, what? Excuse me?
Kettle just mumbles it, so all Nappa hears is sucking dick.
Okay, so you know how it's canonical that Kettle just... So you know how it's canonical with the mercenary knowledge, how Kettle just makes shit up? And it just happens to be true? The same exact thing happens.
It's not making things up, you cock! It's
But he just
knowing
makes
things!
shit up, and it's exactly what Bjorn's doing or has done. It becomes reality. It's not making it up. But, like, you can tell it was on the spot. Like, always. It just also happened.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The smart man knows what he's talking about.
So, Tobias, who was that student that was sitting next to me in Versus dorm?
You're talking about Brim.
Yeah, that person.
You're not going to try to eat him, are you?
I mean, not without his consent. No.
Well, let's... Okay, I'm going to escort you there, and no funny business, okay?
Okay, just let me get my sharp knives, just in case he did agree to what I meant.
Well...
William's over here suggesting he meant, or thoughts.
Okay, we'll have the bag, but I'll be holding it until there's, like, some... Until...
Alright. Let me see the bag so I can't get in trouble if I accidentally pull out gunpowder. Start dumping everything the fuck out.
I mean, with bags of holding, you just use an action to choose something you pick out of the bag. You don't need to dump anything out to find it.
My dumbass would have turned the bag inside out if needed.
So we start drowning in gunpowder?
And they're just kegs rolling. and then the cooking equipment.
Oh yeah, as soon as those kegs go out and one bag is empty, Toby just puts the kegs back into the other bag. Oh, back into the same bag. Just so
Okay.
there's not a massive gunpowder everywhere.
No, you're fine. It just there it is. Let's see. Actually, take off my backpack for once, and then drop the 50-foot rope, and put the cooking equipment in the backpack. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Toby, you think you can handle this if things go south? Unfortunately, sir. Okay. Well, you two have fun there.
Oh, where am I meeting you guys at? The loading docks?
That's right.
Okay.
Alright, follow me. Okay. Going up to the front desk, checking over here. He knocks on the door. It is already open. There are petals on the ground. Oh dear.
I know you said
What was
I heard kettles too, don't worry.
There are kettles on the ground. They're all just T-posing.
Well, I mean, there's a kettle on the stove. It's turned off, but because dorm rooms, kitchen.
I
Yelled
you know what?
obscenities.
Aside. Just that's like just step aside. Hey, and I look in. Hey, I didn't want to do anything sexual with you. I just wanted to cut off a piece of your flesh and eat. I'm hungry.
Oh, so you're the kinky type.
Nice.
Nice.
If you want the company of a man, there's a wizard in my party. He'll take you kindly on that. He's been to a place called the Manhole down in Watersteep. Loved it there.
Does Bjorn know much about lizard folks?
Not really, because he doesn't care about lizard folks. He kind of likes kobolds, respects ancient dragons. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah, you might have some information about that, but so you're saying that? Yeah, I love it. Anyways. Oh, well, I mean, if you want to make this, Miger one, I'm trying to remember, Miger Unto?
Ajetoire?
Bias,
Yes, Menage toi. I am happy to
Bias.
oblige.
Just
guys,
we
hand me my bag of holding. Hand me my bag of holding. Hand me my bag of holding.
Okay.
Flip the bag inside out.
Okay, the pots, the knives, the rope.
Put the pots and stuff are in my backpack.
Oh, sorry.
Bags back in the bag of holding. Along with the
So,
rope.
if it has just the gunpowder, Toby's not gonna give that to you. Yeah, no, I am not having you blow up my students' rooms. Professor, should you really be fraternizing with a student?
Who just in a deep voice went, who was that? How dare you?
I don't think anyone here has a deep voice, man.
Woo.
Ooh.
I look at Tobias. Tobias. One way or the other, there's gonna be an explosion. He keeps trying to think I want to fuck him. And it's coming straight from my nose at him, blowing everything up in this bedroom. It's coming with a keg, gunpowder.
You can just say you're not interested.
I just did. I told him what I meant. Yeah.
You should probably clarify a bit further when it comes to social cues. Lizard folk take things a bit, don't get subtext that well, and if they think they do, it's usually off.
That's why Lorelai, every time when she got angry and transformed into a were-lizard folk, he took things too literally. Okay, bye. Have fun beating your dick off to nothing, lizard bitch. And I leave the way. I leave the way I came in to go.
Let's see if he catches on to what's happening. Oh, I messed up.
Well, I might as well keep on to my dignity. I'll continue beating my meat.
Well, time to search the scrying orb.
No, he looks over at Tobias. So.
Oh no, he knows better than to mess with Tobias.
Does he though?
No, he does. Alright, well.
Each.
Like, yeah. Brim is just covering himself up. Just like, oh my. So, as Bjorn has been doing that, walking to the docks. So, Milo, you seem to be arcane inclined. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, have you ever experimented outside of mundane magic? I guess outside of magic to more of a scientific standpoint.
I've mostly just been finding what other people say is possible for a single person to do. I'd say the farthest out of mundane that I've found is magic items. I can't really say that I've really experimented with anything past that, no.
Well, this is one of my pride and joys. It's going to take a bit of time to learn, but I know a lot about bioengineering. Are you familiar with genetics?
What was that? Was that, pastry? Yeah, that was from the bakery, right?
I thought you had a high intelligence, dude.
Medieval setting.
Oh,
Magic medieval setting.
okay.
Milo lived in a library in a medieval town. Like, I'm pretty sure he thinks snails run around everywhere. Like,
Medieval
point.
people weren't that dumb.
Fair enough, fair
punks
enough.
for that board.
Okay.
So it's not a pastry?
It is basically tiny things inside our bodies that determine who we are. Like, let's say there are tiny things that determine Pep is a kobold. You are a human. I am an amalgamation of things. I've been messing with my genetics for a while. Basically, I can introduce new DNA to my system and certain abilities from other races can override my own. Uh, for example, oh, do you mind if I try something?
I'd prefer to know what it was first.
It is okay. It is a how should I put it? It is an ability that lets me control you, but I will snap it off instantly after I have you do something odd. Something that seems out of character. Is that okay with you?
You're being very vague.
Let me be a bit more specific. So I have an ability that allows me to, maybe once a day, have a chance to control people's minds. To the point where they follow my instructions unerringly unless faced with something that would provide immediate danger, like a suicidal command. Otherwise, they revere to me as a trusted friend and do whatever I say.
And this is related to bioengineering.
Yes. Are you familiar with fiends?
Yeah, fiends exist.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about succubi and their abilities?
I try not to think about it, but they're supposed to be a lot like incubi, right?
Basically the same thing. They change their gender depending about who their prey is.
Oh, okay.
Right, but it's nothing like that. They have an ability to entrance their people, and I was able to harvest it and express it by replacing
You were
something in my
wanting, so you were wanting to get my consent so you could demonstrate that you could do things that a normal person couldn't do because of bioengineering?
Exactly.
Well, I think just telling me is fine enough then. I probably wouldn't be able to tell if how you got the power anyway, considering, I don't know, charm spells exist.
But you don't have to cast a spell. You just have to look at the person. I mean, have them look at you. And then, you know, everything, and depending on if their will is strong enough, they'll either accept it or notice that something has happened or something's tried to happen. Does that make more sense? But it doesn't have to limit to just
So it's sounding like you found a way to get a free casting of a spell while also it's subtle spelled.
Yes and no. Technically that is correct, but it's not limited to just that. Like, I have an orcs, or I guess a half-orcs, a relentless endurance. I have a few other abilities too.
I'm sure that comes in handy a lot.
Well,
But I'm not really comfortable just given away consent to be mind controlled here. Hope you understand.
Oh, perfectly. That's why I want to ask in the beginning, you know? Make sure you know where you're getting into.
Wanna blow
Yeah.
shit up. Do. Wanna blow something up. Do.
Oh, Bjorn's back. So, how was your conjugal visit?
He had flower petals on the floor.
Romantic.
Hello, I think he's ready for you. You can go.
What?
Uh,
I think he's propositioned you to him. Wow.
Dude, you can't just whore me out because you didn't know someone was hitting on you.
I mean, he took it the wrong way, and then I think he was. I think he was trying to hit on Tobias at their left. I'm not sure.
I mean, that's no excuse. Milo's a man.
Okay. Oh, you don't know.
Nah, no, I know Milo sucks dick, but Milo should be finding his own dick. He's a man.
Anyways, so we go to a tree. Do we dig up the full tree? Do we burn the tree? Bring
Now
back
we just
branch?
take a branch and leave it alive. That's it.
take some branch, a bit of bark, but ultimately leave the tree relatively unharmed. Do not hurt its growing process.
Whistle. By this time, like about 10-15 minutes passed. See Crystal come out. No, basically clouds. She brings a little gift for somebody's son because the dick.
I thought we weren't supposed to be doing this.
That's a loading dock.
Well, yeah, if we're heading down there, I guess, but
Oh, I thought you like summoned her over here. My bad.
No, we're at the loading dock. Oh, but
yeah,
you'd.
correct.
Oh yeah, but you'd see a young white dragon next to a blue large drake.
Alcrex?
When your group get wyverns?
She was an egg. Me and her are the last surviving members of our clan. Basically, a daughter. Me.
My condolences to you.
Anyways, where's your son? He should have been here by now.
Right under you.
Oh shit!
He's
I'm not able to take care of the little white guy here. Do you mind taking care of him?
is he house trained? Because you know, cleaning up Dookie ain't really my style.
Fair enough. It's just I kind of killed his previous master in a cave full of lunatic kobolds. They just straight up tried to attack us.
Like I haven't heard that one before.
I mean, I did pull the worship card a little bit too hard, and somebody came out and said, "No, we don't worship you. We worship Tiamat." Deal. No, the Queen Dragon of us all.
I think I heard about something in like a song. I know there's like a few bands around here.
Horatio.
I-
You must fill him in on its culture, even if he's adopted. It's rude.
Come on, Tiamat is
Cunt, a bitch. I know. That's why my gods hate her.
so. Why why isn't it worth to share? I mean, Garth,
Wait,
while we already have so many
It's-
others.
it's knowledge. That's all it is. It's knowledge, and that's what you're supposed to teach here. Is knowledge.
Well, he wants to take demolition classes, learning how to.
I don't blame him. That was pretty fun. I get back, we'll do it for real. No fireballs or firebolts or me breathing fire downrange.
Yeah, perhaps we can even do that in the air.
Ooh, yes!
Like Toby, heart rate just kind of went up. Hearing that.
Oh shit, Toby's here!
Followed you here.
Hasn't he always been here?
Oh, I left him alone at the dorm. Did you finally finish with that lizard guy?
No.
You know, for somebody that sneaks around a lot, you don't really check behind you while you're walking.
Or
I
here
usually
real
have
well.
Crystal behind me. And I usually have Crystal or a bunch of skeletons behind me at that point. I never had to worry about what's behind me. Plus, if there was any troubles, Kettle would always say, "Hey, there's people here," and then I'd hear a fucking cannon fucking shot go off next to me. I'd have a scorpion. Shaw would be there, swinging
That
everything.
had a cannon.
Yeah, man, his arm was a cannon. A guy named James built it for him and put it on him. Same metal that's on these walls.
Uh-huh.
Hell, when Milo, Kettle, Rickshaw, and I, we ran into this little guy named, Meepo. He's literally this stuff.
So, is the metal stuff supposed to be special because it's like wavy and crap?
I mean,
Is
what Meepo said.
Oh,
Mo, my bad, Mo, not Meepo.
He's
Mo.
Meepo now. Bjorn only remembers him as Meepo.
Bo was the cobalt in the cave.
Yep.
Horatio's nose bleeds a bit along with fetuses.
Kettle is part of some deity. Did you guys kill a deity to get this stuff?
Why is that the first thing you assume? Why?
I mean, no.
See? And- Oh, you're lying.
Can't he just harvest it?
You're lying, sir.
Wait,
no,
isn't
I'm
the
not.
wall, like, really close to what they're talking about with the tree and the ironwood and stuff? Like, maybe it's, like, a slightly iterated prototype? Horatio, are the walls on the city related to the tree you want us to get at all?
Actually, no. The walls are completely made out of the meat metal, as mentioned. Another bioengineering trick, helped by James. But strangely enough, the meat metal is not actually biological. There's no DNA, no RNA available.
Alright. You know what? We're gonna settle this right now. You, Tobias, beat me to the inch of my life. Come on.
No. Why?
This guy said the last basically dying breath, be here to save me. I'll prove to you right now that this man is that material.
Okay, so That is not what happened. Out of character, you don't know that he's going to help you.
Yeah, we've talked
know.
about this before.
No, I know my character's not make shit up. I'm not trying to metagame or anything. I'm making shit up as my character. How my character
How would you
crying
guys
out
know?
loud. Yeah,
In
like,
2S, not even how it's
I'm
to work.
telling
It's when the entire group is gonna die, and like it's
Yeah.
gonna be a TPK. He comes and saves your group. If there's someone like you've already fell over a bunch of times, he never came and saved you.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah, but-
calling the guy Nepo, not Mo.
But why would you make
Character
something
has no.
this specific?
Fine, don't worry about it. Just let it go.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
Does your friend always act like this?
Yes.
I'm guessing he does. I've only been here for a week, and he's been like this every day.
I guess it hasn't only been a week. Are you sure it hasn't been like 2?
Might be 3, considering we haven't had away for a while.
I don't know. Time's weird. Is that a side effect to the time chamber?
I don't know, because I'm kind of feeling what you're feeling. It feels like a couple months, really, even though it's been like 3 weeks.
Huh.
The only fix of the time chamber is that existential dread, sense of loss, depression. I think vertigo, but not explicitly a shift in time. I guess not explicitly a sense of more time passing than it was in the chamber.
I must just be getting old.
I mean, I guess bioengineering could help with that too, but it's regardless. If you ever want to talk more about science and I guess the arcane, please come visit my college sometime. Please behave yourself and do not try to eat my students, even if they seem to ask for it.
Want some flesh? Take a bite of the dead half of the hippo that's still apart with the bear.
The hippo kind of just like scuttles behind Milo, seeing that.
Look at him, it's like, and say, "I'm not gonna eat you. You're a friend, not food."
He doesn't understand language. He just knows you're eating a hippo.
Oh, charisma. Roll persuasion.
Animal handling?
Probably.
Actually, I can just do this.
Animal friendship. Okay. What's the wisdom DC?
17.
17? Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, I'd like to know what this is. Can I cast this on someone else and they can... Oh. It's on
Target
myself.
self.
Target self.
I have to hear what this hippo's saying, just in case.
Okay, so you hear like, oh, okay, oh god, sorry, oh dear, where food? No, not food, not food,
Bias.
brother.
Fellow animal friend.
Oh.
Group of
No.
friends around you. We all friend here.
Oh, friend, not food.
Friend
Me
and not
friend,
food.
me friend.
Yep, you
Right.
friend, not food.
Pass away. Let's hand him some oats.
Oh,
Hippos eat oats.
did I get back
Hippos
to
eat-
know? No, certain ruler of a floating city would do so kindly to keep him company while we're away getting this tree for him. I'm back, I'm bringing him watermelons.
How you put them in a bag?
I'm not putting him in
You're not-
danger.
I mean, it's a bag. Aren't bags safe? Can't you just climb inside a bag, hold them?
I am not risking that.
Sir William, would you like to climb inside a bag of holding?
Shouldn't be that bad, right? It's just a bag. Just a big one. Out of character, I have an 11. I have a 0 in intelligence, so.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
And I bought a shit ton, so I've been given the rundown on bag of holdings. What I can and can't do.
I mean, everyone knows you don't try to put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding. Skeletons, though, they're fine.
Yeah. I throw myself in my bag sometimes, and I have to hide away from the wall.
Wait, how do you exit the bag once you hop in?
Very careful.
Real. You know what? So we're leaving. Wait, is this tree on this floating island? Little city?
Oh. No, it ain't. They would have grabbed it
Is it
themselves if they.
You, Bjorn, you do know that there, like on the campus, there is a. Since you did go over here to the boys' dorm, you saw there was a river full of smaller wildlife like frogs and hummingbirds. This kind of section to the top right is more of a safari, or I guess, yeah, like a rainforest area. I just figured with your background as a ranger, you might.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna step around this corner real quick. And Spike, how long does it take to get attuned with magical items again?
Hour.
Okay. I'm gonna put on my scale mail of the serpent. Come back. Put my half plate. Strap it on Hippo so he has armor. I'm gonna take him to the little water enclosure.
Wait, you're trying to put medium-sized creature armor on a baby hippo?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is my half plate. I'm putting magical armor on.
Alright, so I guess it'll just, waddle around and get trapped inside the half plate. Which is now an iron cage.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ah, yes. Iron cage.
If you still want to see Brim,
No, I'm good. Does not need to know I brought back baby hippo.
all right.
This little guy's my new friend. He comes with me once this job is over.
That is perfectly fine. If it's just a hippo, it's not going to cause much trouble.
It's not like I'm leaving my daughter, a baby white dragon here, a hippo. I mean, I for sure know I'm not gonna get all those holding back from you until this is over and I'm officially out of your hair. Isn't that correct?
Well, while you're at the port, while you are going to disengage from the port, of course, I can give it to you while
Baby.
leaving. Just,
the world.
I'm gonna make sure Drek remembers this time to take those bags from you before you get past the borders. And if he doesn't, I will turn him into a squid.
Ooh. Say he doesn't get them.
Were you asking me a question or?
You're gonna turn him into a squid. If he had them and I lied to you and he turned him into a squid for no reason.
Well, no, he's supposed to check thoroughly. He's supposed to do his job. And again, you don't want to imagine what I can do.
Alrighty.
Right.
I'll be taking those. You too, Tobias. I want that other bag of holding that you're carrying.
Of course. Of course.
How does it feel walking around with 500 pounds worth of gunpowder?
Pain.
Honestly, it's okay.
Catch one fucking fireball and you freak out, but it's okay to carry a bag of holding full of fucking gun.
Well, it's a separate pocket dimension that has no bearings unless the object is either slashed or pierced, destroying it, so you could throw it around as much as you like. It's
So
not
you're
like a
saying if
regular
I
object.
just see me unsheathe my sword, it start going to the bag of holding in your hand. If I
What?
just,
Standing around, rat. Can I stop this? I'd like to stop.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead and stop it. Or go ahead.
Oppose my athletics ban, Mjorn.
okay.
You arcana my athletics?
Shit, my bad.
You backhand your athletics?
Athletics, the athletics.
Bullshit.
Hey, oh wait. So you like William just grab your sword, you go, ha! Whoa! And then you wave your hands in front of his face. It does nothing. You slap him, it does nothing. And then you try to grab your sword and do nothing. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Are you done?
You're
Hold
done.
Well, I put back the other sword. Grab out 2 more swords from a bag of holding and try doing it all over again.
I'm gonna take your bags! And the sword's cores.
Can
Shimata!
can Bjorn make a wisdom save?
Bonus action, I play music at you, so
Mm,
you minus.
So Bjorn, you hear a voice in your head that tells you to not agitate the party, and you put your swords away. This
thank
is the effect you're under. Alright. Now, Bjorn, you can speak candidly.
What's going on?
I
you, right?
Why do I have less,
Why do you have what?
less hatred to hurt people right now or piss people off?
Alright. Like, you hear him speaking into your, like, you hear Horatio speaking to your mind, because of disability. But you hear him say, you will relax, do the job properly, do what you need to do in order to succeed at that job, and try not to threaten your party or my civilization while I guess, while present.
Not gonna hurt anybody. Nobody's done anything to me yet.
That's how it will stay. As he just now speaks to the party. Okay, your friend is good. What?
Well then.
You never did tell me the location where we're going. All I know is we're going to get a tree.
The location was marked on the map that that Bjorn's party was talking to Horatio about.
If Bjorn doesn't know the location, so Bjorn can't plan ahead. All he knows is we're getting a tree.
So he asks that.
Yeah. Straight up, where are we going?
You are heading to a hidden location towards the south of the island. It should be marked in your map. If anyone tries to give you any problems, show them the letter saying that you have permission.
We're talking about this island, correct?
Doo-doo-doo.
Or are we talking about an island that surrounds New Beginnings?
An island that's on, like the island is on New Beginnings. It's just on the south edge of New Beginnings. It's not too far from the hippie village. Not too far.
You where I get my drugs?
Yes, that I know.
Say no more. Say no more. Bye. I'll meet you guys there. Had to get more drugs. Bye.
All right.
He's gone.
Oh, guess let me know if there is when you want me to drop the charm on him.
You can keep it.
I reckon that I'd like that to stay.
Well, it would only last for a day. So I guess.
That's a bit of
Oh, go ahead.
that's a bit of a shame.
All right. And do you want me to? Do you want to keep in contact with me in any way?
Yes, please.
All right.
I have a hankering that we might run into something or mess this up in some way. No how.
Well, of course. If you have any questions, is it okay if I give him a sending stone?
That's fine.
Yes.
Here you go, Sir William. And just taps the stones together. Now, if you need to call me about any questions or any difficulties, just use the stone.
Well, like he just like holds it up to his ear. Hello? Do I just like hold it like this?
Well, yes. Like you hear from the other end of the stone, hello?
Neat. Wait, what if I put them
neat.
like both next to my ear and say hello? Does it just like echo?
Okay, you do that, and the feedback loop keeps increasing in noise until you take them apart.
Yeah, that's probably a bad thing to do, huh?
Yes, I never really had anyone try that before. So thank you for that little experiment.
It's no problem. I guess.
Alright. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Nah, that should be all. Thank you very kindly. We'll just go grab the tree bark stuff you need and then back to you, right?
And then what?
and then hand it back to you, right?
Oh yes, please.
I don't think we need to know anything more about this duty.
Just again, if you meet any locals around there, I'm sure the letter will have them a bit more agreeable. Just, I hope you don't die over it in any case. But I think Bjorn is a bit subdued for that. And Sir William, I
Yeah.
appreciate your professionalism throughout this whole ordeal. It's a bit of fresh air. Most adventurers try to have my head. They don't succeed, but
Yeah, it's no big deal. It's all a matter of honor and yeah, tenants. William just kind of like gives you a thumbs up and he waves you a goodbye as he walks off.
Horatio happily waves, but of course dressed as like Waluigi. All right. So, Spike, uh, do you want to do the tree thing?
Yeah. If you want me to take over.
Yeah, you can take over for now.
I had a question.
I go do
Oh.
all that.
So I basically ran with Crystal off flying to here. How far would I have gotten before the party was able to catch up?
Are you trying to escape us?
No, I want to do something.
Hardcore drugs.
Oh, no.
The mountain, right?
No. I'd be flying this way. Not sure.
How long do you fly that way for? Like how long do you break ahead of them and go? That's how much time you have. I don't know what when you.
As soon as he brought up, as soon as he said the hippie place, I'd be like, oh, my drugs, and I'd fly.
know.
So I basically talking still. So I don't know when they
was the
leave.
conversation. I wasn't paying attention how long the conversation went. So how long that was?
It was like 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
Sure, 7 minutes then. 7 minutes.
Well, I waste 2 of these and rob cows from the sky downwards.
You were there.
What is wrong with you?
No, I'm not attacking the party. I'm not being hostile to it.
Drop
That's what was said.
You make me a rain cows.
He never said I couldn't do that. He said I couldn't be hostile to you guys.
you
I'm
get cows from?
I said don't hurt anyone unless it's necessary.
Oh, well, I'm just practicing out a spell.
Like you're summoning animals or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
just some-
Okay, you summon some animals, they get spawned and then they fall to the ground, and as they hit the ground, they take damage and disappear into a puff of smoke.
Yep.
Okay, it works. That was fun.
It's Yep, definitely an Isk-like. Oh,
Does
goodness.
William walk through the crowds?
Wait,
You're
you're really
raining
gonna
them-
walk?
You're not raining them down onto the city. You're raining them down just off.
Yeah, like
Off the edge?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm on top of Crystal while she's flying, and I'm using the spell.
And they're
I'll fly.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, but you're just like doing it over an open space rather than a city.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop him onto the city, because fuck, from that height onto a city, worse than dropping kegs of gunpowder or fucking a small 10-ton bomb.
Making sure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dropping 4 cows each time. Like, damn.
I though.
So,
There's no...
how are you guys
Right.
getting to the area? Are you guys taking the Zeppelin?
Sure, the Zeppelin's in, and why not?
I mean, everyone else is saying that they're gonna take the Zeppelin, so I
Zeppelin
guess
heads to Red Hawk, so you would have to like you probably would take the Zeppelin from Clockwork to Accordo, and then Accordo to Red Hawk, and then while it's flying to Red Hawk, like this direction, you jump off and float down there. Does that make sense?
That's where you would meet Bjorn getting high off his ass.
Well, where are you going? You going to do the tree thing or going to the town?
Thought we were going to the Tower of Entry place.
No, where are you guys going?
I thought we were going to the tree. Tree. That's what a tree is called. Tree.
Wrong.
Upstart the economy.
Right, then, yeah, tree. Drugs.
So yeah, it takes a couple of days to do this. So you fly in there and then you jump off and float. So what are you guys doing in the meantime?
I mean, wait, he jumped down and floated down? Not all of us? Because I thought we were taking the Zeppelin and then we jumped off.
You're taking the Zeppelin to Accordo, Accordo to Red Hawk, and you jump down and float down. But what are you doing in the meantime of getting there? It takes a few days to get there. Are you guys doing anything along the way? Talking to each other? Anything?
Well, if you guys want to strike up a conversation, I'll be hiding in the cabins.
Where's Milo?
Ain't he? Where's my...
Huh? I haven't, he gone?
Maybe use teleportation? Wait, hold on. Didn't he get on the Zeppelin with us? Shit. But, out of character, is, Fred? Going idle?
Are you there?
Maybe he fell asleep.
You take that part, take the entire top bit of this ship. I'll check inside. Inside that's safer.
You there?
Oh, I guess
AFK or something.
find him passed out again.
He's senile. He needs his sleep.
Yeah, I mean, it's a plausible explanation.
Gay senile man. I just have a piano distance to emphasize what I said in the distance. Yeah,
Okay.
but unless you guys want to strike a position, then William's just gonna cower inside the cabin. He's like, "Oh fuck, heights, no." Said,
Yeah.
roleplay.
What?
Going to initiate the roleplay.
One.
In
If she does not, I guess we do nothing.
on
Okay.
Crystal.
Okay, I'm back. Someone came in my room.
Red boy, he left.
Rip. Did you leave? Or did you get disconnected by someone?
No, he's in the AFK corner.
Ah.
So,
Uh, are you just cowering in like a room or something? I guess I come find you and knock on your door.
it kind of just swings open on its own, and William's just kind of in the corner going, so, huh?
What's up? You don't look too good, even though you're a skeleton.
I don't like that. I like the ground. It's, it goes far back. I don't know when. It's like it's kind of weird to talk about, considering I am used to be a paladin and all that, and usually I get punished for acting like this. So yeah. What brings you here?
Was looking for you because I got bored of looking around. I've seen this guy enough.
Ah,
Are you gonna be alright when you jump off?
I mean, I can do it again, right? I already did it once. I
Yeah.
didn't yell too hard last time, did I?
I don't remember.
Alright, that's good.
I mean, you can slow fall. You're scared of falling, aren't you? Is that what you're scared of?
It's just, I'd be more comfortable if you took a seat. Not gonna lie, why don't you seat yourself down?
I seat myself down.
Alright. Yeah. How do I say this? When I died, I kind of got launched, and it kind of exacerbated things.
Whoa, hold on. You told me you died getting snoot or something. Did they throw you?
No, I say that because I'm a bard, and
Yeah.
like, people expect bard things, right? From bard.
Ah.
I've never actually been with a lady. Yeah. So,
I see.
I don't know why I'm gonna do this. You're not gonna tell the others, right? Please don't.
No, I don't care.
I mean, you not caring, like,
Why would I tell them?
fair enough. I guess I could just like talk some more. So,
I mean, like, I ain't telling Bjorn anything, and Milo's unconscious.
I mean, that's true. Well, can you like shut the door real quick and put a chair in it just in case?
Sure,
Thank you kindly.
I do so, and I sit back down.
All right. Yeah. I died. It was actually like a big troll or something. I don't know. I kind of fumbled and then swung at me. I got uppercutted then, and I died.
Were you doing a quest or something?
Yeah, with the order of the that doesn't really matter. I was out with my with the rest of the paladins of the Iron Order to take down some big thing. I don't rightfully remember. It wasn't really important, and I got smacked hard. And I've always kind of had this problem with heights, Ever since I was a youngin', and my ma kind of walked me around and trained me because she was a high-ranking paladin, and she actually taught me how to use the sword. The sword's actually hers, you know that. He pulls out his flamberge.
The
Yeah.
staff of mine is someone. I'm not sure who, but I know it's someone.
Wait, what'd you say again? Out of character?
The staff that I have, it's also someone's. I'm not sure whose, but I know it's important to me.
How can you know if it's important to you if you don't know who?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
Well, I actually want to know about that. What? But you told me that it came from the forest way back when or something?
Yeah.
And you're looking for, like, your past, whatever that means.
Yeah, Sora, I just woke up in the forest one day, and that's all I can really remember. And I'm trying, because I know people have childhoods and all that, and I'm sure I had one. So I want to figure out what that kind of stuff is.
And you don't have a clue of where to go?
Not a clue, not yet.
That's rough.
It's fine. Forest was cool. Animals are cool.
Yeah, but it's just you're not like thinking about that. It's like being an orphan or whatever you are. That just doesn't sit right with me.
Well, I spent a while in the forest. I just sort of accepted it.
Hmm.
That just sort of became my life. Mostly just focused on surviving for a while, but it wasn't that bad.
And that's where you learned how to do like thorn stuff and the plants and animals and all that, right?
Yeah.
That's sort of romantic, not gonna lie. Like something out of a book.
I suppose it is.
Hmm.
How do you like your magic stuff? Do you like... How does that work?
Bard and Tear, I guess. I mean, I kind of broke those oaths when I was undead, so not really Tear anymore. I don't know. Pa taught me that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Pa, I sorta saw him sometimes. So like, when Ma had me, they kind of just left me at the convent, because they thought I'd be safer there, because they was the adventuring folk.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about that. Yeah, cool. Something. And they'd show up sometimes, and I don't know. When I was like 4 name days, they just stopped showing up. They died fighting something. I don't know.
At least they died. At least they didn't just leave, I guess.
Nah, that's cruel. No, I don't think. Why don't you drop that? Drop that.
Yeah, I'll drop that.
Yeah. But yeah. So they didn't have much to leave me by, except for the sword and the hurdy-gurdy. Apparently my dad was infamous for it, and I didn't start holding on to this for a while until after I died. So I had to sneak in and get my stuff back. You know, with how do you know? Like, I guess you wouldn't. Out there, they're not really accepting of the undead folk.
Sort of like in Accordo, right?
Yeah, but a little bit worse.
Ah.
I never found the folk who brought me back. All I heard was music, and I kind of just chased that down.
I forgot about that. Someone had to have brought you back, right?
Yeah. The queer thing is, I was alone, completely, just like sun shining on my desiccated corpse, and music just around me.
Were you dead for a long time? Or did you come back pretty soon after you died?
I don't rightfully know. When I came back, I was still a skeleton, and no one really wants to talk to an undead folk, so I didn't really find out the year. So, about a week, actually? Yeah. I was dead for about a week or something before I got back out. If I'm not good with numbers.
You trying to find that person, or just accepted it?
I'm trying to listen to that song again. Like,
Could you write it yourself?
it's. I don't know what the sounds like. It's like loud, angry. You ever hear an earthquake?
Yeah.
So like that, but with an energy to it. Yeah, when I heard that, I came back. I was thinking to myself that Daddy had the rat of it, and I came back to the convent, grabbed the hurdy-gurdy, and just played. Woke something in me. It did. I honestly used to not have a thing for the songs. A little bit because the priests back home they didn't like it when I played or when Daddy was around.
Wait, why not?
I mean, it's like a thing against bards or something.
That's pretty lame. I think your music's pretty cool.
Oh, thanks. Even if I don't play that much.
You don't play that much, but it's still music. I never really heard music out in the forest, obviously.
Alright. Bit of an awkward thing to ask on a one-on-one, but you want me to just play for the rest of this journey?
Sure, if you want to.
Alright. And I guess it just passes with me playing on Dad's old Gertie.